Okay. Should be Gucci. Sorry about that. My B. Fucking dumb shit, I swear. Oh, great. No, that's not working. What in tarnation? Is my audio not working either? What is going on? Goofy shit, man. Goofy shit. Sound. There we go. Okay, now you should be able to hear. Everybody refresh, please. I'm so sorry, my children. I'm so sorry. My bad. That's never happened. That's a new one. These damn stream elements updates fucking with my other extensions. Fuckers. It's all good. Welcome in again. Hi, everybody. Hope you guys had good Christmases, holidays, whatever it is that you celebrate. If you don't know who I am, my name is Weezy Blonde. I sit here and I watch wrestling. That's what we're doing. Had a crazy bit of a day, ready to watch wrestling. I'm very well rested. I'm feeling good. I'm excited to hang out here with you tonight and watch wrestling. Okay, I think I got this right. Weezy and her 4 bars of soap. It wasn't that wasn't my bathroom. It wasn't my bathroom, but that's okay. Think what you want. YouTube, can you see me? Got to be in the right place. Gotta be in the right place. You're sad that you missed Tangate? You guys are fucking rude. You guys are so rude. I was really upset about that, by the way. I was pretty damn upset. I ain't even gonna front. I feel like I have the camera too close to me today, but that's whatever. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't care. Don't bring that up. No, you can bring it up. It's fine. I'm an adult. Did I overreact a little? Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't in a very good mood that day, but you can guarantee the next time that I have a spray tan, I'm not streaming. I would tell you, but we aren't doing it. Tangate. Oh my god. At least I know where I stand as far as what you think is important about me.
Following what occurred at Saturday night's main event, Kevin Owens is making the claim of being a champion. Let me be clear, he is not. He was defeated by Cody Rhodes. Nonetheless, Kevin is in possession of the vaunted Winged Eagle Championship belt, something that means a lot to a lot of people. It means a lot to me. It represents the legacy and tradition of WWE. It represents
this music, though.
And greatness. It was presented
yeah, Weezy
to Cody
Bronze
Rhodes
is
as a
back to
gesture of
normal.
trust in our undisputed WWE champion.
The thing is, I'm actually
Kevin has
tan.
no right
It's
and
just
no
my
claim
lighting. You can't tell.
belt.
But I have a nice,
So the ultimatum is as
tan.
follows. Kevin, you have until the end of the night to relinquish the Winged Eagle Championship belt
He ain't
or
doing
face
that.
immediate and severe consequences that will directly impact your future at WWE. This is not a negotiation. You have one opportunity only to do the right thing.
You know damn well Kevin ain't doing shit. He ain't doing nothing. That boy. Delulu Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens AEW confirmed. I'm just kidding. Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome in as you're rolling in. Sorry, I had a little bit of technical difficulties. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we figured it out. We're okay now. You want a watch party, and I was struggling.
Thanks so much, Cole. I am here
Look
with
at
the
the fits. Oh no.
Tag Team
Sorry about that.
Champions, Bianca and Naomi. Now, from being almost forced to relinquish those titles just a couple weeks ago to finally recapturing gold here in WWE, what did that win last week mean for both of you guys?
Well, for me, I've been wanting to win gold ever since I returned. I didn't think it would come about in the way that it did, but it means so much to me that I was able to do it with the EST my
By
friend,
taking out Jade Cargill.
especially after everything that's happened with Jade. You know what I mean?
You know, Naomi showed up, she stepped up, she had my back, made sure that we can keep these titles. And, you know, I know we got to move forward.
Maybe
we just
they did
me
it
and you,
together.
but that doesn't mean that we're going to forget about what happened to Jade. Because I know one of them did. I know it was either Candace, Naya, Tiffany. So I know you're going to be with me to help keep fighting until we find out who did it.
Speaking of those three, good thing, tag partner, we got a little help from my unofficial tag partner tonight.
OG friend, right? I got you, girl.
We good?
I'm on my own.
Okay. I don't know why I'm dancing.
I never needed you at all. What are they selling?
Chocolates. It's selling chocolates, ma. What's my jersey? CM Punk. I feel now at this moment in time, I am more of a CM Punk fan than I am a Seth Rollins fan. And I don't know how I really feel about that, but you know, that's where we're at. I don't make the rules. I just feel. I just have feelings. When the hell does this shit start, Kevin?
We still are no closer to knowing who attacked Bianca Belair's tag team partner Jade Cargill a few weeks ago. While it's definitely unfortunate that Jade was taken out of action, I have to pay a lot of respect.
I never needed you before. I never needed you at all. I'm doing all right. Had Whataburger. I love Whataburger. You come in and immediately hit with 2 ads. Fuck you, Twitch. Yeah, let's be negative. Traffic. Potholes. People that drive in the left lane on the highway. What else? Come on. Hit me with it. Hit me with it. Hit me with it. Go Lions? Yes, absolutely. Go Lions. I am a DM Hunk fan. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. People that don't use turn signals. Hell yeah. When you have takeout and they don't include napkins. How was my Christmas? It was good. It was good. It was good. Thanks for asking. People who chew with their mouth open. Oh my God, absolutely. I encountered some of those over Christmas. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, dog. Hate it. Shoppers not putting away their carts in their... Dude, I hate that too. No, for real though, I do hate that. That's some bullshit. Lazy ass fucking people. You're trash if you don't do that. Unless you have a damn good reason. Y'all trash. People running red lights. I also hate that. That is a big issue in my area. What channel is this on? USA. People that can't Google things. They make you pay extra for ketchup at food fast. Who the fuck makes you pay extra for
When are you gonna
ketchup?
give it up?
Hello?
How many times do I have to tell you I did not touch Jade? None of us did.
Yeah, I believe you.
I mean, Tiffy couldn't even help us win the tag titles last week. Do you honestly think she can orchestrate an attack? I mean, you're over here whining about your
Get her
friend, but from my point of view, you seem to be doing just fine without her. I mean, Jade is gone from Oblivion, and you're over there still a champion. And you took 0 time on replacing her.
She's got a point. She's got a point though.
I think you're just trying to avoid the suspicion on you.
Facts. I don't know why I'm
Jade comes in and you can't stand to share the spotlight with her. I mean, she's bigger, she's stronger, she's better than you.
Damn.
And you snapped. And you know what? I get it. I would do the same thing. But you know what, Bianca? Let's stop pointing fingers and let's just admit to it.
The high
So,
moms.
Bianca,
You got me.
why don't you
That got me.
own up to it, or I'm gonna make you own up to it.
But what are you benefiting from that?
Well, the WWE
Just the tag team champs turning on each other? Because what if they were conspiring together? Then it doesn't really matter, you know? Oh, it's Dan Angler. Here we go. Dan's here, everybody. It's all gonna be fine. Dan's gonna get this under control. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
I think I worry about settling things down at my own house before I start going after.
Ooh, her hair says Naomi in the back. That's pretty cool.
I subscribe to the theory that Nia.
Dan, Ryan Adams, thank you for the $5 super chat. So the dress code for tonight is shower cap and towel, correct?
But lately it seems like
I mean, if you're CM Punk, yeah. If you're CM Punk, hang on. While this starts, I'm missing a whole bunch of shit. Holiday 505, thank you for the resub for 9 months. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Holiday. Alex A Money, thank you for the resub for 14 months. Happy Friday, Wheezy. I can't stay for long. Got a Cheesecake Factory date. Dude, I love Cheesecake Factory. Techman1212, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 4 months. Title Hungry 2024, thank you for the resub for a month. And thank you for being here for 8. Beast Mode 43113, thank you for the resub for a month and for being here for 2. Thanks for hopping on for another year. Hope you're enjoying your time here.
Championship opportunity.
I know I am.
Tonight, who knows? It potentially could, but it likely
The arena didn't have cameras. Well, I mean, you know, not in the back. I don't know. Maybe that'll come out eventually. You know, maybe Jack Perry, CM Punk style. I don't know. You never know. You never know. Cheesecake Factory do sound fire though.
On Friday Night Smackdown.
When you've got a great tasting zero
Minute Maid. Okay. This is shameless plug time over on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure that you like the video and that you are subscribed to my channel. I just recorded a awards of WWE 2024 today. My editor is going to be getting that done and we'll be posting either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I have a lot more ideas. I wanted to show you guys that I'm getting my life together, and I promise that I have like cool I promise I'm getting my life together. Fuck, you can't see that. Well, that's ass. Anyway, this is you can't tell shit, but it scrolls. Okay, it scrolls. Oh, well, I fucked up because that shouldn't be there, but it's literally all categorized. And the first section is YouTube videos, Patreon content, Instagram reels, shooting the wheeze, vlogs, streams, and weekly series, just to get my life more organized. And I have WWE Champions of 2024 tier list ranking, my 2024 WWE awards, favorite WWE moments of 24, predicting WWE in 2025, one where I pen a letter to myself at the end of 2025, WWE picking New Year's resolutions for different wrestlers, video about John Cena's retirement tour. I'm going to take you through my wrestling t-shirt collection, possible Royal Rumble returns. Those are all the things that I'm going to be releasing on YouTube. As for Patreon, right now, I'm going, and these are videos that will only be released on Patreon. So Patreon members, I've got you. It's coming. Hopefully I'm going to record some of these after stream today, if not within the week, and then everything will be scheduled for January. So multiple videos a week. Patreon content, I'm going to make videos about how I feel about every current WWE champion, give you some just updates on my life. I'm going to be doing reaction videos to other WWE creators and their takes and videos. I'm going to take a look at every AEW champion throughout the year and current and give you my takes on those. I'm going to be reacting to AEW in general. So for someone that just asked if I'm going to be streaming AEW, no, I will not be streaming AEW. It will not be going on my main channels, but I will be putting it on my Patreon. So AEW takes and everything will be on Patreon. I'm going to be doing WWE Vault watch-alongs and reactions. I'm going to do a recap of TikTok. It's called Farewell TikTok. I'm going to take you through my TikTok journey, show you some of my first viral ones, some of my favorite TikToks before it goes away. And yeah, so if you're not subscribed on YouTube, over on Twitch, ! YouTube, go ahead and make sure you're subscribed there. If you're, I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe to Patreon right now. I'll let myself prove that I'm gonna post there. If you're there already, it's coming. Yeah, that's basically it. I will be at WWE Holiday Tour on Monday. I need to make a video about that because I'm gonna get asked the same question 59 times, just like I got asked would I stream AEW again, even though I just answered. But yeah, I will be at the Holiday Tour Monday, which means I will not be streaming Monday Night Raw, and I will not be streaming the Lions game. I haven't streamed a single Lions game this year. I don't know why people keep asking me if that's what I'm doing. I was long-winded. Have I stopped the daily vlogs? That's a great question. I haven't. I have, that's a thing that's on my list. You're gonna have basically a Vlogmas catch-up. You're gonna have a vlog of my Christmas Eve and Christmas, and then I'm gonna throw together a bunch of the different days. The problem with daily vlogs, for what I do, is I sit at my desk and make content, and then I'm at work for 11 hours a day and don't have a break. So there's literally nothing to record. So I have a few things that I can throw together in one thing. But I'm proud that I did like 17 days in a row. That was pretty impressive for me.
Totally changing the complexion of this matchup. Nearly 13,000 here tonight in Tampa, Florida. The final.
Am I going to do a wrestling overall awards video as well, or just a WWE one? I don't feel like I'm in the position to be able to do that because I don't watch everything regularly enough to give out awards for that. Just curious, what would you do if all the big PLEs become 2 nights? I know you like Sundays to be your day off. I'm not really sure. I don't really know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Murray Dodd, thank you for the resub. Happy 20 months, Murray. Holy shit, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Scouts JP, thank you for cheering 100 bits.
Vertical suplex delivered and a double kip up. Say I'm impressed with the
I will be in Indianapolis for the Rumble, yes.
Naomi and Bianca Belair. Friendship can go along.
Oh my god, I didn't even mention the podcast. Holy shit. I just have so many things to catch up on.
And a kick out. Talked about this during the break as well. Corey, do you think Candice LeRae is the problem with this Nia-Tiffany relationship? It depends on who you're.
I'm gonna move my camera further away from me here in a second. Derek James 789, damn she fine. Thank you for gifting a sub.
WWE faithful here in Tampa. Tiffany Stratton now barking at Bianca and taking advantage of Ray. Tag made, here comes the champ. Nia Jax with a big leg drop. Cover now on Belair for the win. Kick it two. But notice how Candice LeRae made a beeline straight for Nia Jax. She didn't try to tag in.
Screaming.
To me, that spells trouble. Take another look at the thunderous leg drop executed by the WWE Women's Champion. And now LeRae makes the tag. And again, Candice LeRae and Nia Jax almost excluding Tiffany Stratton, who just tagged herself in. Keep your eyes on the top rope. Stratton's legal. Oh, and Candice rolls out of harm's way as Stratton delivers it to Bianca Belair.
I was trying to help.
They've been fighting. They're fighting. They're fighting. She was trying to help.
Seamless teamwork by Tiffany Stratton.
I feel bad for Tiffy. I do. I feel bad for Tiffy. I do not currently have tickets to the Rumble. And I would not tell you where I'm sitting either. I did call them the Wheezies.
Well documented Candice's relationship with Bayley as Bayley has grown up in the business. And now roll up,
woo.
Roll through.
Little tiny Candice. Small.
Think of all the issues between Bayley and Bianca Belair over the years.
I like Bayley's gear. Also.
Coexisting nicely thus far. And Bayley now slides through, got caught by Candice. Oh my goodness! Really? Wow! Fantastic counter by Candice LeRae. Bayley bounced face first off the ring post, and you can hear that echo through the arena.
I did watch the Christmas football game. Well, I watched one. I watched Steelers Chiefs, and I thought it was fine. Didn't really feel that different than, I mean, watching on any other network. It was fine.
Tiffany Stratton all night thus far. Hey, but you got to say this. Ever since Candace has joined forces with Nia, she's in primetime TV every week. Tag. Here comes LeRae again. Big time assignment watching the champs back. And you've got someone dangerous like Ms. Money in the Bank lurking around. You're always starting to stir stuff, aren't you? I'm objecting.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Bailey face first off the apron. Candace is taking over in this.
What advice would you recommend for someone wanting to be a WWE React channel?
And then there's Jay.
I don't know what the future of it looks like right now. There's a lot of unknown with what it looks like right now. I will say, I don't think anybody can like plausibly be just a WWE React channel at this point in time. I think you have to do more than just that. Truly. Depending on what you want to do with it. That's me being just straight up and honest. I've been doing this for a while. Hard to really know where it's headed. If you just want to stream, you know, and do it, the thing is that you have to have a way to draw traffic to your stream. And right now, clips is it's the way to do it, but it's also really hard to get the exposure at right now. The best time to do it is around WrestleMania, I will say. So the first half of the year is usually the sweet spot. And then our we don't get an off season, but the slow time is definitely summer leading right up until SummerSlam, and then right after SummerSlam. Football season is slow. Football season is rough. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. Bailey, Kevin Owens, and LA Knight low-key would be a great faction. That is cracky as shit. They were promoting the hell out of WWE Raw on Netflix, but it's just, you know, it's one of the first live things that they're having, so of course. Did I see the Beyonce halftime show? I did not. I did not. You're just happy Candice LeRae is getting a shot? I agree. I am very, very happy to see it. She's awesome. Good worker. TMW, you think you returned 25 bits. I finally got something from Chalkline because of you for Christmas. A sweet Panthers sketch jacket. Nice. I love Chalkline. They just released racing jackets. The Lions one hasn't released yet, but I will tell you, I want it. I want it. I forgot how much it is a month for Netflix. Can it be paid off for a year, or is it just monthly? I think you can do, I actually don't know. I don't know if you can do the whole year. But monthly, is it $15.99, $16.99? Is it going up to $17.99? I don't totally know. I just pay it. Clickbaiting is an awful way to get views for your content. It is. Depending, like clickbait. If we're looking at the negative connotation of clickbait, like giving a completely wrong caption or something like that, then yeah, that's fucked up. Don't think Netflix has any annual option? Of course, because then they can't raise the price. With credit card, it would be monthly, but you could get a gift card that covers a whole year and do it that way. How does that make sense? I feel like with Wheezy, you get the genuine reactions, even the tears. And if it's spoiled for her, she doesn't throw the reaction out there because she knows it's lying to the audience. Yeah, I'm not fake. I'm not fake. To my detriment, though. Sometimes I wish I could be more. Sometimes I wish I could be fake. I tell you, man, my life would probably be a little bit easier.
Seen throughout the duration of the break is frequent tags between Nia Jax and Candice LeRae.
Can redeem gift cards?
Excluding Tiffany Stratton over and over again. Yeah, that's been the story. Tiffany wanting to get in this matchup, and Nia and Candice not allowing it to happen. But now
I want more lava lamps. I want more lava lamps. I was looking at my Amazon wish list the other day. I was like, I put a lot of lava lamps on that because I was trying to figure out what I wanted. Dan just looks so concerned. YouTube TV is going up, and I honestly, I honestly don't really want it. I don't use it that much, you know? Especially if the football games aren't even going to be on it anymore, really. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Is YouTube TV going up? Is it $89.99 that it's going up to?
Naomi's another one, and we've talked about confidence growing with Candice LeRae. How about Naomi? Oh, better than she ever has as of late. Tag. Returning to WWE, there was a reacclimation period.
$82.99.
Spine buster. Belly to belly. Keep your eyes on LeRae. Candice with a knee right to the face. Belair into the mix. By Bianca. And now the power of Nia Jax. Oh, the power slam. High across the shoulders of Belair.
The internet's going to tear this match apart. Assholes.
Naomi now.
Oh my God.
Nia's in trouble.
Come on, hey.
Legged moonsault. Cover by Naomi. Again. And Tiffany Stratton breaks things up. Naomi already owns a pinfall victory over over Nia Jax.
For what? Oh, just because it feels like something the internet would do right now. Just because there's a lot happening and they'll be like, it's messy. It's messy. Shut the fuck up. Tiffy. No, you're not gonna do it now. No, she's not. No. Wait, is she actually? Pay attention, Angler. Come on, Dan. Sorry, Dan. Now, did Nia see? Candice. No. Ow. Pay attention, Angler. They got me. Someone said, could you not get a VPN and pay for UK Netflix? I do enough fuckery to like make certain things work. I'm not doing that.
They're gonna have to call Dr. Shelby in to replace this Nia Jax relationship because it's a mess.
It's really not that big of a deal. It is nice having certain channels when you need them. It's what it is. That was a crazy match. Ooh.
LeRae and Stratton were busy jawing with one another, opening the door for Naomi to sneak up behind the Poison Pixie and procure the W.
Harlem Rogue, hi Ford. Thank you for the resub for 19 months. Happy 21. Try to get your attention on TikTok Live. I do not have the chat or anything up for TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. Sorry. That's just kind of how it goes.
You know how expensive that is?
The overalls, though.
That is a lot of money. That's a lot of money, nigga. And guess who's taking care of it? My lawyers put this together. This is for you. Thank you. That's an invoice. You owe me money.
I already told you, if you have an issue with what Braun did, take it up with Braun. In fact, you have a match with him. You should be getting ready.
Bum.
I am.
And if you don't mind, I'm actually waiting for someone.
Who are you waiting for? More important than A-Town Down Under, biggest superstars on your brand.
Cheetah print bum. Who is it?
You're kidding me. For this homeless bloke? He doesn't look like that.
You're wearing cheetah print overalls, bum. What? Throwing stones.
Nick, we should talk.
About, hello? What is he doing? Because I'm not even gonna lie to you. Unless you have a title, I don't know what brand you're on. Is he not on? Is he not on Smackdown? Straight up. I don't fucking. Grayson is a hunk. I will give him that, okay? But he's a fucking bum. TJ Cool. Thank you for subscribing with Prime, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, TikTok. Because I always forget I'm live on TikTok. Sorry. If you want me to read your chats, you have to be on either YouTube or Twitch. That's the name of the game. Don't wear it out. It's all about the transfer window thing. But who? We don't even know what brand anyone's on, okay? Is Sammy on Raw? Is Jay on Raw? Is Jay on SmackDown? Where? I don't know. I ain't gonna pretend to. There's like a brief moment. I lick my lips a lot because they're dry, and so I don't want the video to start with me doing that. Okay, there we go. Ha! What's up, Pluggo? Hi, Pluggo. Sup, dog? I tell you what. I'm about to just start applying for WWE media passes. I tell you, because the route I'm going right now is very frustrating. So frustrating. Ah! I'm not with media. But killing me, dog. They're killing me. They are currently in the middle of the transfer window, so stars are talking to the GMs in a bid to transfer to the opposite. I understand that part. I'm just saying, I don't know what fucking brand people are on. Got chapstick for your lips somewhere. If I can get one, you definitely could. I have to ask about it. Would I do a collab with Showstop with 20 TV in 2025? Thank you for the $2 super chat, by the way, Team Forward. I would be open to collabs with people. I am a little particular, just depending on what the subject matter is and what we do, because I have hard enough time recording my own content. Like doing collabs is hard. Just depends. Oh no, Weezy. I'm a person that hated group projects. I work best on my own. So it is harder for me to work with other people. I'll be straight up. I am much better on my own. Zayn being there is more than the window. Nick's totally gonna try and get Sammy to talk some sense into KO, and Kevin's gonna murder him. Ooh. Ooh. You're thinking. Are going any other pay-per-view in 2025? So I'm I'm not slated. I'm a last minute bitch. My life has no plans right now. I wish I could really explain to you how that really works. But I right now will be in Indianapolis for Royal Rumble. I have no fucking idea if I'm going to be at the Royal Rumble. I'll be honest with you. Don't totally know. Not sure. If I have to buy a ticket, I buy it the day of. My husband does watch my husband really doesn't watch WWE, no. I will help you though, Weezy. Apparently American Made are being moved to SmackDown, but they are currently on Raw. That I know because I saw them there. I interviewed them on Raw. I remember that. NRP, thank you for the resub. Hope my night is going well. Thank you. Undertaker 222, thank you for the resub for 7 months. Happy 15, over a year. Breaking Kayfabe, thank you for the resub as well. 18 months. Yes. Everyone's over a year. How did we get here? I am spontaneous. So you go to Indy and like, should I or should I not go? It's not really like that. It's not really quite like that. It's what opportunities can I get while I'm there? That's what it is. I get myself there, and then whatever happens, happens. I might go to Smackdown. I'm going to try to do Chris Van Vliet's. I'm going to try to be at Chris Van Vliet's live podcast recording. We'll see. TJ Cool 321, thank you for the resub with Prime. Germ, I don't see a resub for you. Oh, there it is. Germ 2021, thank you for the resub for 6 months. And thank you for being here for 6 months. Cinco, seis months. Thank you, bud. Appreciate ya.
I'm trying to put you in a tough spot here. I understand. I'm not trying to make your life more chaotic than it already is. I'm supposed to be on Raw. The Bloodline are supposed to be on SmackDown, but they showed up. So I'm here tonight. I think it's only fair that I get my crack at the Bloodline. I want a chance at a little bit of revenge.
I understand that. Hey, Nick. You thought you was going to humble me, huh? So I made you this card. Merry Christmas.
It's a cool shirt.
Hey,
you made
Carmelo,
Christmas cards of yourself?
I know you're new around here, but usually when two people are talking, we wait our turn.
Oh, my bad, man. You want a Christmas card, too?
I like the little name Carmelo Hayes came up in the corner.
Around here,
They got me.
we wait our turn.
Oh, uh-oh.
I'm gonna let that slide. What are you even doing here anyway? The only time you're here is when you get beat down by the Bloodline. So how about you stay off my business and stay off my show?
My business.
Your show.
Stay the fuck about my business.
You know what, Nick, how about this? Stuff with the Bloodline could wait. Why don't you give me Carmelo Hayes one-on-one tonight?
That sounds like a good idea. Consider it done. Yeah, consider it done. Done for you.
Nick's like, whoop his ass.
You got it there.
Yeah.
What's up, Cloud? Rah! Braun. Super Bowl champs Lions 2025. Oh, God, I hope so. I's nervous. I's nervous. Didn't you say you were going to Elimination Chamber? I did not. That was not me. Okay, I was just wondering if you was going any. I'm so excited for John Cena's last ride in WWE. Me too. 2025 is gonna be a crazy year, man. It's gonna be wild. I'm excited for it. Excited for it. I'm not finished with you. Oh, little buddy.
So, Braun,
We got a
you
hug.
big, ugly, dumb Santa Claus, bitch. Let's run this thing back. Right here,
Got me a second
right
time.
now.
Oh,
Needless
shit.
to say, it didn't go too well.
Strowman throwing a palm tree like a javelin in the direction of Carmelo Hayes. But ultimately, Hayes would get the last lap.
Lions defense needs to get a little healthy. They'll be coming back slowly, one by one. Does this confirm that Sammy is coming to Smackdown? I think so. I think so. Am I prepared for 3-hour Smackdown? Is what it is. Not like I haven't watched a 3-hour show before. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I don't fucking lie to you. I don't like it, but you know, it is what it is. We have to do what we have to do. Uncle Donk, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hope everyone had a great Christmas and found some good deals for Boxing Day. I had to ask what Boxing Day is today. I didn't know. Now I know. Does anyone else have them saying Seth fucking Rollins on their bingo card for when Raw moves? I don't think they will, because the rating of the show is still TV 14 PG. I don't really think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna toss around F-bombs. Could be wrong. I'm genuinely tired of asking this question, but this is a tape show. I'm tired of people asking this question, but it is not a tape show. No. They should have kept the storyline Braun Bronson. Reminded me old school, like Mark Henry and Big Show. Big Bronson Reed. Well, Bronson is hurt, so there's that. And now you have to do it twice a week. Is what it is. And we'll see how long. I don't know. We'll see how long. See how long? I don't know. Let's see what the health of streams are in the future. You never know. You never know. I'm kidding, kind of.
Maybe Theory and Waller will get to enjoy a few post-match cocktails together tonight. How great must it be to be
That's what people think is going to happen on Netflix. F-bombs galore. Yeah, they're wrong. The new name of this era should be the tape show era. No, I disagree with that. I don't think it should be, because they've only done it like around the holidays, so that, you know, people can not have to be traveling around crazy and not be home for Christmas or whatever holiday they celebrate. I don't know. I think it's great. You can manage a few tape shows the last 2 months of the year so that people can be with their families. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really not a big deal. It's all right.
Waller is wearing. No, I cannot do that. It's fashionable. I could not pull it off. I don't know that too many people other than Grayson Waller could. Nobody home.
God, he's a big son of a bitch. Oh my God.
Well-placed elbow by Strowman.
The kid's a star.
Wow, what a heel. Yes, Strowman is.
You can't take Grayson Waller serious with that outfit, that bum. Fucking bum. True, let the wrestlers rest for holidays or worldwide traveling. Okay, yeah, I mean, God, they went. That was never a thing, man. They were 365, no breaks at all. So, I mean, granted, a lot of them did that house show at Madison Square Garden, the 26th, but, you know. They at least, some of them got the week off, the week before off. They at least gave them something. The only thing I hate about the tape shows is the spoilers I see. I understand that, but even then, like, I don't feel like the one that was taped last week, I didn't really see any spoilers. I also don't go looking for them, and I don't follow any outlets that'll post them. Punk and Natal was hilarious. That was such good, like, house show entertainment. So funny. You've been burnt out on WWE last month, but I also don't want to miss anything, and it going to 3 hour might make me more burnt out. then you have to navigate how you're going to handle that. Only you can answer that. Only you are the one that can know like how to handle your own burnout. So either you're going to take a little break or you're not. Is this the last stream of the year? This is my last stream of the year. Yeah. Unless I do a little something mobile. We might try to do some kind of mobile stream on Monday. Might not be at the show, but we'll try to do something. Please be aware that next week's Smackdown will air on YouTube if you're in the UK. Following that, it will air on Netflix. Yeah, so if you're not in the US, Smackdown will be on YouTube, and then it'll be on Netflix. If you're in the US, Smackdown will stay on USA, and then Raw will be on Netflix on Mondays. PLEs will still be on Peacock. The amount of people that like didn't understand my YouTube video, like where I was expressing confusion about that, because everyone had a different answer. There were so many people that were like, no, SmackDown's going to be on Netflix. And I was like, if you're not in the US, you know. Ay. How about a best of recap of 2024? Like a stream or a YouTube video? What am I going to be doing on Monday if you're not watching? I will be at the WWE Holiday Show in Detroit. NXT will stay on Channel 5, right? NXT will be on CW. Netflix outside the US will become the WWE network, like what Peacock is now. Right. So all their PLEs will be there. Everything, if you're not in the US, to my understanding, everything is on Netflix. Right? The US is the only one that we have fucking network contracts where that's not what we're doing. See, I got it. I got it down. You're so glad it's going back to 3 hours again? Well, has SmackDown ever been 3 hours? Well, so that's the one thing I'm not clear on still. There were a couple people saying that Raw is not going to 3 hours, that it's going to be 2. Is Raw going to 3? Will Raw be 3 or will it stay 2? That's the thing about fucking just people tweeting stuff. I didn't have a chance to fact check that one. Dwayne 12, thank you for the resub for 6 months and happy 1 year. Thanks for being here. Raw will be 3. Okay, so they'll both be 3. Okay. It has not been confirmed, but it's being said. Okay.
Smackdown for Austin Theory and Grayson Waller for that matter. Teaching a lesson to Braun.
Well, the reason advertisements. They still have some advertisement contracts, so that's why I was unsure.
Chop Theory in the soul.
Like getting hit by a frying pan. And Theory goes down low.
Smart strategy by Theory, utilizing his quickness.
A chop block to Strowman. Oh, big left hand from the southpaw. Here's the cover for the win. And a kick out by Strowman with authority.
You saw me on Stash Club Wrestling when they were doing the Stashy Awards? That was me. That was me. I was so honored that they asked me because I felt like everyone, well, I didn't feel like it's true. Everyone else that did announcements are so much better than me. I was like the least exciting one. So it made me feel good, but I think I was the only girl too. I was the token girl. It's the token female.
And that drop kick drove Theory right out of the ring. 350 plus pounds. This might have been
the Stashy Awards are the awards voted on by Stash Club Wrestling's audience.
Just palming Theory up to the apron.
I was also on Kimmy's Farewell. I'm everywhere lately. I'm everywhere. Except my own channel. Hey. Break up already. I'm not finished with you. Sorry. Are you gonna jump? Oh no, choo choo. Choo choo. Steam engine. God damn. I love that my chat goes choo choo. You guys know.
What were you saying about all the great things he does for Austin Theory, Waller?
Well, what good
He's
is
in
a best friend if he's physically incapacitated?
Coward.
Look at the power marching into the
Like a
ring
potato
with
sack.
Theory
Like a potato
tossing
sack.
him into
Just
the ring.
yeeting him around.
Okay, let's not get
Go up.
crazy,
Yeah.
Braun.
Do it. Do it.
Gonna go up top. McStrowman might have gotten a little
Like
hard
a
on the
skyscraper.
eggnog
Be
this
careful, please, for the love of God.
There we go.
Oh, you're back?
Walter's back. Friends are four. Theory. Beautiful. He's got Strowman in a 10-down position.
Oh,
my God,
shit.
But was not able to lift Strowman up. Strowman, though, just like that, running power slam. Cover up Theory.
Chaos. Woo! Holy fuck. Why is Grayson dressed like 90s Will Smith? I was
like Austin Theory or not, with the power we just saw a glimpse of.
It's the first time you've heard of them and Sash Club Wrestling? That's why when people were getting shitty with me in my Naughty or Nice list of creators, people were like, you missed so-and-so, you missed so-and-so. And it's like, there are people that I don't even know exist. Or there's people that I just don't know anything about. There's so many creators, you know? If you don't consume a lot of it, like I don't, there's people that are gonna get missed. It's not a diss at them or anything. I just genuinely don't know who they are. It's okay. It's okay if you don't know who people are. There's a lot of people that don't know who I am. There's a lot of people that don't know who a lot of people are. You know? It's all right. It's okay. You don't have to know everything. I promise. Despite what the world will tell you.
Don't miss the opportunity. And you never know who might show up. All ahead of Raw.
I love Daddy. Jesus Lord.
January 6th. A lot of changes coming a week from Monday. Monday Night Raw switches to Netflix live from Los Angeles. Next Friday in Phoenix, Smackdown goes to 3
Am I familiar with Ring the Bell? I've seen it. I know of them. I have not really consumed any of their content. Mainly just because I just don't have time.
Well, here on Friday Night Smackdown, we
I heard from Con Man. Yeah.
United States champion, and she has been insufferable.
We told each other Merry Christmas.
Take it back to Saturday night's main event.
He was one of the only creator friends that texted me Merry Christmas, so
Chelsea's buddy outside
good
the
guy
ring, and
Con.
Piper would come into play.
Good guy Con, good guy Con.
Apology prepared, Michael Cole. Piper Niven once again.
Watch Triple Threat Pod? Like the Triple Threat Pod.
Taking the attention of me.
These Raw and Netflix ads are so helpful. I would forget without them.
With the unpretty
Whatever would we do?
WWE history as the first ever women's United States champion.
How's he doing? Good, as far as I know.
On Friday Night Smackdown, the party
Ooh, emo night. That sounds fun.
it is Chelsea Green.
Do I think Bianca took out Jade? I think it's a possibility. I don't know, obviously, for sure, but I live
Where's Lillian?
I live in a constant state of skepticism. Constant state of skepticism, just because it makes life easier. Chelsea is already a better US champ than Logan Paul ever was. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Give me more collabs with Grossi, Weezy. Y'all seem to get along very well. Grossi was one of the best interviewer I have dealt with. Best interviewer I have dealt with. Such a good dude. Such a cool guy. Such a cool guy. You wish you were going to the Raw Netflix episode. You live in Cali. I almost wish I was, but I feel like this is where I need to be because this is where it started. Oh my God, nobody wants to relive the worst booking decision of 2024, Chelsea Green winning the women's US title. You can leave and let the rest of us enjoy it. I mean, you don't have to be here to watch it. You don't have to relive it. You can stop watching. Like, you can just turn the TV off, you know? Let me enjoy it. I'll enjoy it for you. You can turn the TV off and then I will verbally hype it up for you so that you don't have to watch it, you know? Hope this is a better championship celebration than Mariah May's. Oh, I wish I knew what you meant. I wish I knew what you're talking about. Oh, Weezy doesn't know wrestling. The worst booking decision, though. Come on, bro. Well, it's Todd. It's Todd. Do you expect anything else from fucking Todd? It's Todd. Are you surprised? I'm not. Tiffany and Dakota are Vikings fans also. Dakota is? Do you think you can keep the fangirl at bay for an interview with Dexter Loomis? Yes, I can. I wouldn't fangirl. Wouldn't fangirl. There is only one person that has ever flustered me. There's only one that has ever flustered me. And it wasn't even intentionally. I don't know why. I don't know why. There was something about that one that got me. But no, I'd be fine. Also, we wouldn't fucking be able to, though, because bro can't talk. Dexter can't fucking talk. Maybe I could get him to write something down. That would be funny. Who was it? Dustin Rhodes. Gold Dust. No, Bischoff did not make me nervous at all. Dexter can talk now, Weezy. He got a promo. Did. I reacted to that, didn't I? He cut a promo. I'm confused. Dexter said I do it. Well, he did. He did say I do. Who is Gold Dust? Google it. Was Dustin's dust actually made of gold? Gold aura. The gold aura. He can paint for you. I do love his art. I follow his art page. I think he followed me with his art page. I'm pretty sure. I lose track. I lose track. You watched an old interview with Dexter and he sounds a lot like Cody Rhodes. I've heard people say that. I heard him on that show he was on, that fire show. We met Dustin at an indie event and he's a chill dude. He had a match against Tommy Dreamer at that event. I met him in indie too. Who doesn't know Gold Dust? We will not shame people for not knowing things. There's a lot of youngins out there that don't remember Gold Dust. It's okay. Okay. Didn't you react? If I click that link and it's something fucking crazy, we're in a box. It was just box. Dexter Loomis is happy he caused the Miz pain. Oh fuck, you're right. You guys know I watch every episode and my working memory is just not good. I have ADHD, leave me alone. Why is there no sound? Oh, no, why is there no sound? Hello? Is there not supposed to be any sound? Is this a joke? I'm confused. Oh yeah, he did talk, huh? All right. My memory's ass. I don't have any other good explanation for people. Clearly I watch the shows every week. You know what I mean? Like, if this is any testament to let you know that I just have a shit memory, I watch these shows every week and I fucking forget everything. So.
I heard all of it. I heard you say I'm not.
I wish I had a good explanation as to why that is.
WWE champion.
I've just been told it's ADHD. Is this a new?
I have this. I deserve to have this. I am the true, rightful WWE champion. Okay. And I also heard that ultimatum. You want me to give this back? You say I have to give it back, and I'm sure you'd love for me to agree to this right away and go, yes, my lord, I shall give it back right away, my lord. But you know what, Nick? I think you and I,
my lord,
need to have a little discussion. So I'll come into this arena, but on my terms. That means just me and you alone in the ring. No one else. No security guards, no office cronies, just me.
Oh yeah, that'll go well.
You.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
And then we can talk.
Okay. All right. Michigan.
Members of the University of Michigan football team. They play on January, December
Where's?
31st, New Year's Eve.
They're in Tampa. Oh, okay, I was confused. That's right. It's playoffs. Ooh, lordy. Aren't they not good?
Who is a full-time resident of Columbus, Ohio, but a longtime Wolverines fan. Seems dangerous to me. I wouldn't recommend it. But congratulations to the Wolverines.
Perhaps
Good
Kevin
luck.
forgot that this GM is still athletic. Kevin just doesn't care.
Meanwhile, on the
You know?
ring, Piper Niven getting set for our championship celebration. So regal.
She does look regal. Piper. Honey. Oh.
Ladies and
A victory
gentlemen,
roll.
please join me in giving a warm welcome to your prettiest, tallest, sparkliest, most beautiful, most popular, first and longest reigning Women's United States Champion, my bestie, not yours, Chelsea Green!
It's Chelsea Green.
Come on, Cole. Stand up.
Do it, Cole.
Right thing to do.
Salute. Oh my.
Come on, Cole.
Lady Liberty.
Lady Liberty's here. National pride. I wish you
Cole's my dad in another universe, I swear to God.
You're disgusting.
Not good.
So, by the way, you know, she's also the shortest rating. She's also the oldest.
Cole! That title looked good on her, though.
The nation is healing right now, Michael.
The nation is healing. We needed this.
Okay? This is good for everybody. Much like France gifted us
Chelsea Green versus Michael Cole, Mania 41.
Canada gifted us Chelsea Green.
Cameron knows what they're doing.
That's a gift. That's right. You're still hung up on the whole trash thing from like a year ago. Let it go. Just enjoy the present.
Yes, absolutely. Look at the platforms. Oh my lord. Isn't she Canadian? She is our Canadian queen. All right? I accept. I'm American. You can absolutely be my US champion. Way better.
Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to take this time to address the fine people of the WWE Universe. We did it! We have officially turned the blue brand into the green house.
Oh boy.
The greenhouse.
Now, Fergie once used the letters G
Not Fergie.
A M
O R O U S.
to describe this very moment.
We're the same age.
The moment that the world would feast their eyes on the most glamorous, richest, tannest, sparkliest, tallest, youngest, oldest, longest reigning, first ever WWE Women's United States Champion.
I'm ready to be drafted right now. I'm fired up. I'm ready to run through
And I feel
drywall.
it only necessary to give recognition to the woman that has been there through it all. The woman who has stood by my side. And if not for her, well, I'd never be here. And that woman is me. It is my honor to bring pride and sexiness to this reign. Because, I mean, let's be honest, if not for me, you'd be stuck with one of those she-trolls in the back. Woof. Now, to my trash-loving opponent, Michin, I have but 2 words for you. Good riddance!
Bye! I'm sorry, Michin. Bye!
I would say
I'm sorry.
that you too could be a champion like myself, but I'm Canadian and Canadians don't lie. Okay. Well, what I will say, Michin, is that I'm honestly shocked you even made it that far in the tournament at all. Lastly, folks, I challenge you to ask yourself not what Chelsea Green can do for you, but what you can do for Chelsea Green. Now's the time, people. 2025 is the year of red, white, and green.
There she is.
Chelsea's got a bright future in politics, no doubt about it. You may be about to get a...
Chelsea, in case you forgot, if it wasn't for your goofy friend Piper on Saturday Night Main Event, I would have been champion. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a page out of your book and introduce you to my little friend.
Not the stick.
To give you the ass whooping you deserve.
Not while she's dressed as Lady Liberty.
Piper Niven and Chelsea wouldn't be the champion today.
Where's the Secret Service?
And Piper Niven intercepted the kendo stick momentarily.
Ah! This is a tragedy. This is a tragedy. Where's security? Motherfucker's always running out for everything else.
Get out of there, champ.
This is an inauguration. This is an inauguration. What the? Ooh.
Bite your tongue, Michael Cole. This was supposed to be America's
That
return
felt
to
close.
pride and sexiness. And Michin spoiled it.
Michin, what are you doing, baby doll?
Liberty's light still burns bright.
Glimpse everything floats.
Oh no.
What's this? Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. I'm just going to ask you this once. Is there anything you want to tell me about who attacked the Street Profits 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it's terrible what happened to them. It sucks. I feel awful.
Terrible.
That's it. Final answer. Okay. See, here's the thing. There's actually 2 eyewitnesses to what happened. Guys, thank you so much.
Hello. Mr. Aldis. Mr. Otis, how are we?
The gummy bear necklace.
You witnessed what happened, correct? Correct. Okay, so I need a simple yes or no.
Justice for Pretty Deadly.
Don't know if I remember, Nick. Do you? Oh, do I remember? Or maybe we would remember better if there was some funding on the table for a future Tony-winning musical. What do you say?
We need to finish it. It's been forever.
If you're musical, if you're unemployed.
That's not funny. I don't like that.
It was Gaza. Gaza. It was Gaza. Oh, sorry, Gaza. It was Gaza.
It was Garza. 100%? 100%. It
was Gaza.
They don't know.
We just saw him a
You
second
guys don't.
ago.
You guys don't know.
You sure?
You guys don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Was it Pretty Deadly?
Hey, yo, Garza! Humberto!
Oh no.
Garza, hey! You wanna jump us, bro? You wanna jump us?
Hey, now! I'm not dealing with this tonight.
You two, take you to the ring, now.
Yep, Jason Jordan, certified security guard. Not a security guard, but a security guard, nonetheless. When is it going to be Pretty Deadly time? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Give Pretty Deadly a chance. Give Pretty Deadly a chance. I'm telling you. Just let it happen. It is Kurt Angle's son. They need to shine. They do! Let them shine, man. They're fabulous. They're pretty, and they're deadly. Hello? Maybe we'll, I don't know. I just want the musical. Need the spotlight ASAP. They do! I would rather have, this could be controversial. I would rather see Pretty Deadly have a feud for the tag titles rather than the Street Profits. Just because I want to see it. Because I've already seen it. I've already seen it from the Profits. Maybe they can come after. But I want to see Pretty Deadly. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just how I feel right now. It's just how I feel right now. me something different. Give me something different. English bias aside, oh. You also want to see Legado get some time? I would too, but they just they also again. I feel like they've been given a little bit, and then what the fuck is this? What are the monkeys? Why are there? What is this movie? There's monkeys singing, taking a bath. Better man. What the hell is that? That was not. Oh, the Robbie Williams biopic? Oh. Okay. This is the part where people are mad at me for being an American. I did see people that were upset because it's a Robbie Williams biopic with apes. Why? But why? What was the reasoning for that? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Why was that a decision? You saw the movie weeks ago and it's amazing. All right. Thought it was another Planet of the Apes movie. Dude, I did too. I got nervous. I was like, is this modern day? I was so confused. Like, please no, not again. Robbie always considered himself less evolved. Okay. I have to Google. I'm an uncultured American. Oh, no, wait, I do know who Robbie was. Got it. I did see the pictures. Okay, got it. Yeah, I know who he is. All right, whatever. Did I see Sonic 3? I did not see any of the Sonics. You can confirm that Johnny Gargano did not attack the Street Profits. He is our principal. I mean, just look at those smart glasses. A man of that stature wouldn't need to sink that low. I am also not biased in any way. Go Team Johnny. It's a disguise. He put the glasses on to make himself seem more trustworthy, but all it did was make him suspect. That's all it did. That's all it did. You saw Sonic 3 yesterday. John Wick is Shadow. I like that you called him John Wick. If they continue with this Chelsea and Mia feud, could this mean Chelsea's reign could be a short one? Could. But it also could not. You never know. You know? Umberto Carrillo.
A few seconds into this matchup, and this might be the best the Street Profits have looked in a long time. This aggression may be exactly what Montez and Angelo have been missing recently.
Well, this is what happened moments ago. The Stooges, pretty deadly, came out.
The glasses turn him into Jonathan Gargano. That's Jonathan. Excuse me. Hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around.
First of all, why are Pretty Deadly Stooges?
Because they gave this up.
Allegedly.
Because they were afraid to get fired.
Fair enough.
Across the ring, and look at this. Montez Ford now with a clothesline.
Stooges. Weezy, if there was a Planet of the Apes musical, who would you cast? I'd bury myself alive. I don't want to be on a planet where there's a Planet of the Apes musical. I'd bury myself alive. If that's what we're no. That's a level of goofy that I cannot condone. Just can't do it.
Hook of the leg and a kick out. Big matchup, however, for both these teams. You pick up a win.
Umberto Carrillo.
Opportunity against Gargano champing down the road.
Mustafa Miola, thank you for resubbing for 16 months.
Stolen from them.
And thanks for already being subscribed for 16. Appreciate you.
I'm still trying to figure all this out, though. Like,
there's such a thing as too goofy. Maybe personal preference. But for me, yeah, a Planet of the Apes is kind of it's kind of a line. I don't know. What about a Chelsea Green musical? That's fine. You can do that all day long.
Covered by Angel and a kick out by Dawkins.
This aggression from Angel right now.
They were just back in the still photo area, taking photographs.
I just realized you were there.
And this is an incredibly risky proposition. I understand where Nick Aldis' mind is. He's got a lot on his plate. But to put four athletes in a matchup without time to warm up, I mean, all four of these guys are risky.
Wheezy the musical?
This could potentially be catastrophic.
You've heard me sing. It's terrifying that multiple people said that at the same time. I do a musical. I've been in musicals. I'm a musical girly.
Much of the disappointment of the majority of the WWE universe. Well, you're gonna get your wish, Corey.
How about 300 the musical? Who would you cast? I really don't know.
From Angelo Dawkins.
I am a theater girly. I've never seen. I'm not a movie, so I'm not a movie girl. I've never seen the 300.
You mentioned the aggression. You've seen it all over the place tonight for the Profits. Off the double team. Cup, quick of the leg.
I really gotta want to fucking watch a movie to watch a movie. I am not. I don't have the attention span to sit there that long for a movie.
Right on the jaw of AD. And Tez answers with a flying knee.
Movies and wrestling are different. Can you sing with asthma? Yeah. My lungs aren't broken. I mean, there's just triggers that tighten my airways.
Potentially put themselves a step closer to an opportunity at the tag team.
My lung capacity and like oxygen levels are like anybody else. It's not quite how the asthma works. Now, if I had cystic fibrosis or something, that's a different story. Hey, hey, with the monkeys, people say the monkey around. I haven't seen Wicked yet either. What can movies do in order you to invest and interest you again? Trailer has to captivate my attention. I don't like a lot of action movies. I don't like slow. I don't like drawn out cinematic scenes. I just don't have an appreciation for them. That's my fault. I'm a live action, quick to the point. There's a difference between cinema and live theater in a lot of ways. What am I doing down there? It's funny. I can sit down for a long time watching a movie, especially if it's interesting, especially since I'm autistic. Yeah, no, I really, my husband was watching something last night. I could not fucking watch it. I don't know if it's a TV show or a movie. I think it's new. It's on Netflix. It's got Billy Bob Thornton in it. It's about oil land in like Mexico or something. I do not play the lottery, no. Any movie in the past that's piqued your interest. Comedy movies from the 2000s really keep me captivated. Animated movies. Just comedies in general. And then it has to be a subject matter that I really like. So, like The Iron Claw. I really loved The Iron Claw. Some historical things I really like. That's the new Taylor Sheridan show, the same guy who wrote Yellowstone. That's exactly why I don't fucking like it then. I don't like Yellowstone. That's crazy. That's so crazy that the same person can make a show. That's so wild. I don't like his work. Landman, yeah, that. I don't like it. That was so boring. Is that where Wheezy comes from, having asthma? Mm-hmm. Hi, Chris. What's up? That's a crazy mouse. How does it feel? Ergonomically friendly? It's because I have carpal tunnel. It's more ergonomically friendly. Have I ever watched Wonka with Timothée Chalamet? I've never watched Wonka with Johnny Depp. I've only seen the original.
And we're back on Friday Night Smackdown. Los Garza been dominating this.
Taylor also made Tulsa King. Now that's interesting because I like Tulsa King.
Desperate situation right now. Needs to make a tag to Angelo Dawkins, who's eagerly reaching out in the corner.
But
Montez needs to create a little separation.
it's a different.
Get away from the grasp of Angel.
It has an air of
Looking to make a tag.
comedy to it, and it's Sylvester Stallone, and it's not. It gets dark, but it's a different kind of dark. You know, like I'm cool with that. What's going on here? Indian Magic. Chris, thanks for gifting those 5 subs, dude. I really appreciate that. Valorant, thank you for gifting a sub. Valorant, what are you doing?
We keep asking why they would attack the Street Profits. Perhaps this is why you end up in this opportunity and you get to establish dominance in the division.
What are you doing here? Why is the Valorant account here gifting subs? How'd that work?
Enjoying this methodical pace from Los Garza.
It's part of a promotion this month. I'm like, huh? They gift some for every 5 subs. Okay. I didn't know that. We're not a gaming channel, so I was like, wait a minute.
Garza
Huh?
looking to make the most of this chance.
Yeah, freaking tags in and out. Angel now full
Wait,
head of
dumbass.
steam.
Sylvester Stallone's daughter is in Tulsa King. Is she the one that plays his daughter? I like Tulsa King.
And Ford desperately needs to get to his corner and tag in
LDF is
Angelo
getting a
Dawkins.
lot of offense in this match.
Ford again, who's staying in this matchup.
I wish I cared. I'm not into this.
Street Profits thus far.
Trying.
They brought this fight to Los Garza. They sort of caught out of the
I
blue.
even just won. It's bugged. My buddy got 50 from 5 subs the other night. What the fuck? So it's like a lot. It's like a roll of the dice. JD don't like you and Denise. Then why did JD just message me today and ask me to collab with him? Crazy. Wow. People think they know things. Wheezy, Lil Tim is an elite ball knower. ESPN got to hire him full time. He was too.
Ohio State guy. Tag. Here comes Dawkins.
Dawkins also
Hello.
arguably the most improved superstar on the roster over the last several years. Every week, Angelo Dawkins brings something new to the dance. You gotta respect it.
Power, speed, athleticism like that. Boom! There's that spinning elbow to the jaw. Dawkins is fired up.
I do like Adam Sandler movies.
Flat out intensity.
Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. Gotta get the kids to bed. Just pop it in. Bye. Thanks for coming through. Thanks again for the subs.
Team in this fight, but Dawkins looks all
If you were to watch only one of these 3 promotions, what would you pick? I'm not even reading the other 2. WWE.
about to get worse for Berto.
Montez Ford goes up top. Angel saving his tag team partner. Dawkins shoved into the ropes. Big kick.
Crowd's waking up a bit.
Los Garza now with a massive
This is always how our conversations go in chat when there's a match that's hard to get into.
unobstructed teamwork incoming.
I did not see the teaser trailer for Happy Gilmore 2.
From the top rope. Oh goodness, look at the position Ford's in. Dropped. Wow.
An Angel to the outside.
Taking out Dawkins with the moonsault. Berto with one of his own. Cover now for the win. On Ford, kick out at 2.
Credit to
Okay,
Montez
come on.
Ford for kicking out, but
Also, since you're name dropping me, is it fair if I do the same? Yeah, you can. They know my name. They don't really know my maiden name, but some of them know my name. They know my name.
Tag made to Angel. Double team coming from Los Garza.
I don't care.
Then across the ring.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Dawkins just pounced Angel in it next week. Ford with a step up Enziguri.
Do I feel like Tez should have a singles run at this point, Wheezy? I kind of do. Yeah, I think both of them should.
Street Profits on the verge.
Oh, and Electro Lopez.
La Madrina coming to the aid of her team.
Be fair.
Takes out Lopez.
Uh-oh. Tez is flying on his feet.
Ford now chucking Angel back inside at the feet of Angelo Dawkins. Could the second time be the charm?
Tag. Ford legal and he's gonna fly.
Give BFAB a match. Picked up. They're picked up. End of that was nice. Fucking BFAB. Let's go. I want more BFAB. Hey. Give me more BFAB. That's what I want. Did I get any wrestling related gifts for Christmas? I did not. We're not a big we're not a big gifting family. Neither of my families. So we kind of dropped that quite a few years ago, which is really nice. Truly, I love that.
To deliver some fireworks, the Doomsday Blockbuster from Ford and Dawkins. Big win for the Profits. And this new aggressive attitude may be the missing ingredient.
Looking for a tag team championship opportunity down the road. I can't believe it's almost here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Rumble is presented by Cricket. Join Cricket Nation to get reliable nationwide 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket. And by Intuit TurboTax. Now taxes.
Ford looks to have a small issue with his right shoulder.
Is taxes.
Your dad looks like a cool dude. He's all right.
Nakamura wants to call himself the savior of the United States Championship. Talking about honor. Spare me.
The Bengals suck sign in the back got me. Sorry.
About wrestling, technique, there is no one better than Andrade. Your mind games, they don't scare
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
You show me the kind of man you really are. A man with no respect.
I'm a terrible gift giver.
My title opportunity.
It's best we don't do
so
gifts.
now I'm coming for you. And when we face off, I will expose you. And after that, I deliver the message. Everyone will remember one thing. Andrade is inevitable.
Is inevitable.
It takes place next week.
Give him Selena Vega.
Smackdown of 2025 as we go to 3 hours live.
It's at a point now where why buy Christmas gifts when you could just buy what you want for yourself anyway? You just ask people what they want and give them that. I just feel like that's so, I don't know, I don't get it. I don't get it. I like to give people, you know, things they can use, but then again, like, people have personal preferences of things. Like, I bought myself a camera lens today. Like, this is a camera I'm going to be using more, like, out in the wild and, like, doing interviews and stuff, and I want a more wide angle lens. This is the lens that it comes with, so I bought, what the hell did I buy? The 11 millimeter? I think I bought an 11 millimeter. So, excited to get it, because I don't like that lens.
Visit fanaticsfest.com for more information.
Merry Christmas to me. Looks expensive. Everything is expensive.
WWE title win over Bob Backlund at Madison Square Garden.
I also don't like to talk about money.
41 years ago yesterday.
Makes me feel weird. Like, yeah, I invested a lot to do this. Am I in debt? Yup. Chasing a dream, kids. Chasing a dream. It's terrible. You're all about giving every holiday season. I like to give in the way of, like, charities or, you know, things that are needed. Not buying useless shit for people that, like, just for the sake of giving them something. You know what I mean? Shame on you, Lex, not watching the Sonic movies. You have podcast equipment I've never used. Gee, I have ADHD. I have a bunch of art supplies I never used. I was like, I'm gonna get back into drawing, and then never did. I was gonna draw live on stream and shit. Practical gifts are always good. It's just the time, and then I wait till the last minute, and it's, yeah, just never quite goes the way I want it to. Also, your running back duo is called Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, I know. Advertisements. All advertisements. Carmelo was such a big deal in NXT. Triple H better book him like he's a big deal in 2025. I'm sure he will, but it's just the roster is so stacked. It's like, where do we start? Who do we, you know? Hey, fellow artist. Hey, what's your favorite colored pencils? No, I bought myself a fuckload of Prismacolor pencils, and I just haven't even used them, and it makes me sad. What up, friend? What up, Jackin? How you doing? Hello, I just joined. Hello, Trav. Well, good. Those are the ones you have too. Prismacolor's the best. Prismacolor's the shit. I literally have... Here, hang on. Weren't all my skin color ones, were they? It is a CM Punk hockey jersey. Been watching you while making music. So we've had this discussion before, but this is the thing about, again, I'm learning more about myself and having had ADHD my whole life and didn't know. You have this desire to have an interest in so many things. And because you have this brain that works on overdrive and you enjoy so many different things and have so many different hobbies, that you like multiple things, but then you have a fear and the likelihood that you'll be the master of none. You know what I mean? So I took guitar lessons. I loved music. I love music. I love singing. I love art. I love drawing. I love podcasting. I love writing. I love everything creative. But the problem is, because I'm such a creative and I enjoy it so much, that I've dipped my toes into the water of all of these different things, that I don't feel like I am 100% good at anything. Anyway. It's kind of like when you love the idea of doing something more than actually doing it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, those are all I have them like color coded. Can't draw for shit. My grandma, on the other hand, can draw and paint like a professional. I wanted to go to art school, and so my last when I was in college, I drew still, and I had a portfolio to apply to art school in Indianapolis. I wanted to go to it's not Racklin. Racklin, I think, is at Notre Dame. I don't remember, but it's at Uipui, at IUPUI. And my family wouldn't let me go to art school, and they've never been used at all. Nope. I've got this one, and then I never even finished organizing. I have a whole tin of oh yeah, I wanted to be an animator too. I wanted to be a therapist. I wanted to be so many things, and I never became anything. These aren't Prismacolors, are they? I don't think these ones are Prismas. If they are, they're just a different version. I don't think they are. I think I just liked the different tones for skin. Because, like, you should show your art during the lives on commercial breaks. I don't have any. I might have pictures on my Facebook I can see.
What are you after here? It's a little thing the English call quid pro quo.
Yeah, we're just saying, if we scratch your backs, then maybe you can scratch.
Yeah.
ours.
Listen. I'm not scratching anybody's back, but you guys look out for us, and we'll look out for you.
Okay. Yes, boy.
Yes, boy.
Yes, boy.
It's all coming up, PD. Yes, boy. Well, excellent.
PD.
They're growing on me. They are a little bit. Yeah, it's a tough.
Hey, Pretty Deadly, look. We want to say, appreciate y'all for the heads up on the Garzas. We was unsure about y'all, but appreciate it. Respect.
Respect.
Oh, respect.
Yeah.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, ever. Yes, ever. Respect.
We used to call it a mental Rolodex, so many ideas.
Let's talk to the Garzas about this tag team match, okay? We need those titles.
Say less.
Let's go.
Say less.
Hey. All due respect, but if anyone's getting a rematch,
All these tag teams.
Sorry, guys. You got to go to the back of the line.
Not the line.
Back of the line. Say that. Back up to you.
Hey guys, y'all getting played. Wasn't Los Garza that attacked you guys.
What?
It was DIY. Trust me. I saw it. Y'all getting played.
Where were you earlier, Apollo?
What?
Pretty Deadly causing problems. That's what I'm saying. Why did he wait so long? Snitch. Fucking snitch. But I get it. We all got those big dreams that we want to follow. You want to be a sports commentator? Yeah. Dreams are hard. Dreams are hard. Snitches get stitches. Just do what you love and you know that you're great at doing it. I don't know that I'm great at doing it. Not a clue. I've never felt like I've been good at anything. That's just me being real with you. I love that everyone is shocked. No way. DIY. Looking for pictures of my art. There's only one place I can think of that they would be, because I threw all of my artwork away. And I let the dream die. Do you mind if I recommend a raid? If you want, you can send your community our way for Thea's stream at 10 after Smackdown. It's her birthday. Sure thing.
That's what Sami Zayn's all about. Sami can't wait to tell you how to do whatever it is that you do. Carmelo Hayes has this nasty business of interrupting people.
Don't know. That's my prom. Ugh. Blech. Prom pictures.
Sami Zayn
fucking hell.
his way into another man's family, for God's sake.
Have some art original characters. I had some back in the day. But then I really got into, so I did 2D art. You wanted to do a podcast only to realize I have trouble talking out loud. So that's something that I tell people, because people will say they want to be a content creator. It's like, okay, but so you like consuming like content, but can you create it? Rhea shared your artwork? That's dope. Now I really want to draw, and I will be ass at it. Where the fuck is my artwork?
If you raise your hand, maybe Carmelo will give you one of the Christmas cards. I have no interest in this baseless propaganda.
What if Caitlyn returns at the Royal Rumble? What if? Oh, that's too far back. I think that's too far back. I think. No, no, it's
a play on words. It's like Christmas.
Whoa.
Don't miss this.
That's my brother's.
Carmelo Hayes. It's him.
Wedding 2008, 2009.
It's on many levels, Cole. It's very deep. Maybe if you had been
Oh, this was a self-portrait thing I did, and it was really like, this I won award for.
That's why you're the best analyst in the business, Graves.
What was it? The Scholastic fucking awards. I think I got a gold key for it, but let's see if it'll focus. So it's just all colored pencil. Yeah, I worked on it forever, and it was gigantic. I mean, it was big. No, she has anything else. Nope, doesn't look like it. Do I have it saved? What canvas did you use for art? That was paper.
I would too, as long as I'm on Monday Night Raw.
Big paper. And then I liked to do reverse charcoal, so I would like take a piece of paper and cover it completely dark with charcoal and then erase, or then I would take, I liked doing a piece of black paper and then using lighter colors to draw on the black paper.
Listen, I'm not the locker room police.
What if someone actually asked you to prom, Wheezy?
As pertains to Carmelo Hayes.
I'd feel weird about that, because I'm an adult. You know, that feels weird. It's cute, but
how about McIntyre over on Raw? Where does he get off wanting to take out anybody that decides
you didn't go to your prom? I knew I wasn't getting a date, so I decided to go to your dad's gig at the Rivers. I didn't want to go to prom.
Totally logical common sense vilified in WWE. Kevin Owens has a point.
I asked someone to prom, and it's a long story.
Kevin Owens,
It's not a long story, but it's
show up in the arena here tonight, do the right
not a
thing,
good
and
one.
hand over the Winged Eagle Championship to Nick Aldis. You want to talk about somebody who's gone off the deep end? How about Kevin Owens? The man's delusional. He's running around. He was at the live event last night in Jacksonville, Florida, pretending he was the champion, pretending he is the actual champion. Possession is 9-10.
I did not use paint. I was not a painter.
And Zayn now going to launch himself up over the top. Nope.
Pastels, pencils.
Retreats.
Charcoal, graphite.
Intercontinental champion.
Chalk.
Former NXT champion, as was Carmelo Hayes. And Carmelo now dragging Sami outside the ring.
Is it weird to go to prom with a family member like a cousin? What happened to me back in high school? No, I went with a friend.
Highly athletic, as is Sami. Moonsault off the barricade to take out Hayes.
So who's gonna interrupt here?
In control on Friday Night Smackdown.
Who's coming out? Who's coming out? Oh no, now I have to tell you my prom story. Okay. Prom. I only went to my senior prom. Only went to my senior prom. And Sorry, got distracted real quick. Just looking at something. Okay, so I only went to my senior prom. I got asked by somebody I really did not want to go to. What they did was I actually think I had my locker set. I don't know if you guys know. I went to high school in the 2000s, so I graduated 2011. But you could, if your locker had a lock thing, what the fuck, code, whatever, you could lift it up and stick a piece of paper, like a chunk of paper or something. Combo lock, yeah, you could stick it. It's built into the locker, so you could lift it up, stick a thing under there, and then you wouldn't have to put your combination in. You could just open your locker. It would shut so completely, but you wouldn't have to fuck around with it. So I had my locker set like that. He somehow paid attention and found out where my locker was. I went to a pretty small school, and he put balloons and like a fucking banner in there that said prom with a question mark. And at that time, those weren't really things that you did. We didn't have the term promposal. Like, you just fucking asked people. So this was a little much for me. And I was I was a much more reserved person in high school. So that was a lot for me. And he was a sweet kid, but he was very, very quiet. He was very, very quiet. Didn't have a lot in common. And my art classroom was right across from my locker. It was last period of the day. So I come out to my locker. The guy that had the locker next to me, he looked at me and he was saying something. He was trying to warn me. I actually don't even remember. Oh, his name was Sean. He was trying to warn me, like, that this was happening or give me a heads up. And I just was like, what the fuck? I was like, what are you talking about? Because a lot of people didn't just talk to me. It was weird. It was weird for him to be talking to me. Let's put it that way. So I open my locker and the balloons fall out and there's the banner. And then that kid is standing behind me. And I lied. I turned around and I lied because I knew that I didn't want to go to. I was proud of myself, really. I was proud of myself that I didn't just agree to do it because I knew that that was the nice thing to do. But I lied and I said that I already had a date, and I did not. I did not have a date. So I don't remember what transpired immediately after that. I just remember that the next day in homeroom, or what the fuck, free period, I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was in the library. My friend Tyler was a good friend of mine. I didn't think he had a date. I went up to him and I just said, hey, Tyler, like, do you have a date to prom? And he just was like, no. And I said, do you want to go with me? I said, do you want to go with me? Because I was like, so-and-so, this person, if you knew the person, it would make sense. I told him, I was like, so-and-so asked me, and I said I had a date, and I just, you want to go? And he just was like, yeah. He's like, what color do I wear? He's very fancy guy. He ended up working at like a suit shop. I cut his hair for years. Yeah. That's my prom story. And we went to prom, and we looked fly as fuck.
The arrival of Kevin Owens to turn over the historic Winged Eagle Championship to general manager Nick Aldis, the title that he stole from Cody Rhodes.
That's what his villain arc started. Tyler sounds dope. He was dope. He's a cool kid. He wore like the coolest clothes, like just at the time, especially like 2011 teenage boys. Like he was wearing, you know, silk shirts and shit. Like he had style. He was very, very stylish.
Picked the fight with Sami Zayn. I interrupted a conversation with Zayn and our general manager. Oh! Carmelo Hayes takes out Sami. Sami was by Hayes. Hook of the leg and a kick out. And Kevin Owens.
Is the other guy now Drew McIntyre? Maybe.
Anything else? What's that thing that people say about who writes
Whatever happened to the guy with whom he didn't go? I don't know. I haven't looked him up in forever. I don't know what happened to him.
Tremendous athleticism.
He went to college. Like a good college. He was very smart.
Zayn to quote, stay off my show. Sami is a part of Monday Night Raw, but of course with the transfer window in place for at least another week, all bets are off. Think about how
watch, he's in the chat.
Carmelo Hayes' holidays would be if tonight.
It's probably the laugh now. I don't know. Now you got me wanting to look. You'd actually laugh if I told you his name.
It's a great idea.
You've heard the name before.
hope that's
I don't remember his last name. Oh, yeah, I do.
Of course I do, Cole.
We are not friends anymore. Either I deleted him or he deleted me. Not totally sure.
Zayn now trying to fight back. Here comes Sammy now with the right hands to Hayes.
Bro hasn't posted in a very long time.
Big clothesline. Sammy dug down deep for that one. Put Carmelo flat on his back, and now Zayn has a chance to rally.
A mystery.
Elbow caught Hayes. Bit overzealous there, and Sami Zayn out. Double axe handle right on the crown of Hayes' skull. And Sami firing up. Hayes misses wildly. Sami Zayn. Sami wanted the Blue Thunder bomb.
I love how we're talking about our prom stories rather than watching this match. I
Perhaps came into play there. And maybe not. Sami Zayn went for it again. Again blocked by Hayes.
I'm in a yapping mood.
Might be right. There might be more than meets the eye as pertains to Sami's back. Oh, Sami caught him. Wow. Blue Thunder bomb.
Pretty.
For the win. Hayes in 2.
I'm just in here just trying to figure out what's going to happen. You have it on DVR. Is it worth watching? You'd be fine if you didn't.
Not quite enough to finish the job for Sami. Sami out to the apron. Feeding off this capacity crowd here tonight. And Tampa, Florida. Sami to the top rope. Hayes will meet him there. Sami able to intercept. Down goes Hayes. Sami. Nobody home, rolls through. Hayes caught him first, 48. That's going to do it. Cover now for the win. Sami somehow stayed in it. What a great counter by Carmelo. And again. And Sami barely got the shoulder.
No, quit trying.
Third time a kick out. I love what I just saw from Carmelo.
Mellow.
3 attempts at the pinfall as we take another look at the first 48. Sami kicked out. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. In short, did not pick up the win for Carmelo, but every time Sami's forced to kick out, he's got to spend a little bit of energy, which he's now running very, very low on. Carmelo Hayes, second row. Boom!
Ooh!
Sami Zayn. And Carmelo said that's it. And
God,
Carmelo, he's
sorry.
To the top rope and look at his finishing move. Nothing but net. Is it Carmelo Hayes' night? You know, when Melo shoots, he don't miss. Tonight he did. He ran into a clothesline by Sami. And Sami's fired up.
I will tell you my earliest New Year's memory in a bit.
Fury in the eyes of Sami Zayn. Look at Sami go.
What time is it? It's only 9:43.
All of his anger, all of his frustration. For Carmelo Hayes.
Where's KO? Because him and Aldis still have to talk, right?
Hayes is in deep, deep trouble. Sami's got him where he wants him.
Senior trip? We didn't do one of those.
Went for the Helluva kick.
And
Snot tonight.
out he goes.
Smart move. Carmelo Hayes, nowhere to go. Look out! Here comes Strowman.
Oh, he got out of it. Oh no! Oh,
That
and
should be a disqualification. Strowman in pursuit. Oh, this will be.
fucking bloodline. Jesus.
Solo Sikoa.
Hey, Solo's wearing a black shirt.
For the new bloodline. And the assault once again, much like Monday on Sami Zayn. You asked for this, Sami.
Sorry. Oh my god, I like sleepy.
Into a mood as Sami looks to rally. The Samoan werewolf. Shoulder first to the post. Sikoa, though, blasts through Zayn. And now the beatdown. Strowman, as he was bringing Hayes back into the arena, realizes there's a problem here. And Strowman, who has a long history with the bloodline, is marching down to the ring.
Said finally.
And Strowman chief. Bang, and Solo Sikoa wiped out.
Oh no. Tweaking.
A monster. Look into the eyes of a werewolf. Tampa.
The monster and the werewolf. Oh.
Yeah, chop block now and a kick.
Cheap chop.
Samoan spike by Solo Sikoa.
What a tease. What a tease.
No mistake about it. This right here is a message to the OT.
Steal the Ulafala.
Sami Zayn back in the front.
Run away with it. Why's your shirt off? Oh, you're late. You're late. Where were you guys? And this chaos ensue. Jason's on double duty tonight. He's had to break up multiple things. Said, Roman, I'm coming for you. Did you hear him? Oh, Hurricane's here tonight. What's up, dog?
January 6th, it's all about the Ulafala. There can only be one tribal chief.
Man. This is chaotic. This is chaotic. What's going on? Whoops.
But I don't believe Kevin Owens is here for the tonight. He is carrying the historic Winged Eagle Championship to the ring.
This motherfucker.
What other kind of eagles are there, Cole?
That's a fair point. The winged eagle. That's a fair point. What other kind of eagles are there? Are we having a commercial right now? We know Netflix.
What was that?
We fucking know. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with Daddy?
Damn. I would never know that Raw's going to Netflix if they didn't show me 20 commercials. God's got me scratching my mouth here. If Sammy is still out there, KO will pile drive him. Kevin Owens losing his mind. So who's gonna be the one to stop Kevin Owens though? That's the thing. Where does this end? Where does this end? He's got this damn belt. He thinks he's the real champion. What ends it? Does someone else get to win this belt from him? Like what ends the delusion? I don't know. NFL on Netflix was okay on Christmas. Here's hoping. That's what I said. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So Easy, what's your earliest New Year's memory? Earliest is just my earliest is the 2000 is the millennium. 99 to 2000. What just happened? Oh my god, I'm missing subs too. Chris Love 36, thank you for the resub for 9 months. What else did I miss? Trizzy, thank you so much for the resub as well. D Lopez 7377, thank you for the resub. GT Park, thank you for gifting those 5 subs. Budweiser 1980, thank you for sharing 100 bits. Appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for all the support tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, my earliest memory is 1999 to 2000. So the year 2000. We always hung out at the same people's house at that time. They lived right down the street. We used to go outside on the porch and bang pots and pans and foil pans and stuff. And I remember just because there was a lot of worry with like what was going to happen with the year 2000, whether like things were going to shut down or like there was a lot of what's the word for it? Not outrage culture, just fear mongering, a lot of fear of what was going to happen with like computers and shit. Nothing really happened. I do remember my grandma was like saving fucking cans and shit. Yeah, Y2K. Welcome to Raw is Jericho. But yeah, nothing happened. Nothing happened. What do you do on New Year's Eve now? It depends on the year. Last couple years, I've gone to a friend's house. We're doing the same thing this year, just a different friend's house. Back when people thought Beanie Babies was a retirement plan. Yeah, what a letdown, right? What a fucking letdown. Every New Year, we had dumbasses shooting guns and they shot the transformer and knocked the power out. They do that here, too. Certain particular area in town, it's pretty bad. You got to be careful. House parties is where it's at for New Year's Eve. Yeah, I've never gone out. Like, I've never gone like to a bar or to dinner or anything. We're always at someone's house. I think I hosted one year, a couple years ago. I don't remember what year it was. They all run together. You guys, I have a bad memory. And here we are, almost 25 years after Y2K. Isn't that nuts? Oh my god. The panic only for nothing to happen sounds like an episode straight out of a sitcom. That's every fucking month here, though. Now that we have the internet, it spreads a lot quicker. There's so much shit that was supposed to happen that never happened. I remember 2021, 2012. Just there was so much shit that was supposed to happen that never fucking happened. It's crazy. And I like those shoes though, Kevin. Those are some nice shoes.
Kevin, I've really said everything that needs to be said, so now there's only one thing left to do. Kevin, do the right thing. Please hand over the Winged Eagle Championship belt.
Is that the right thing in your mind? Because I think that's the worst thing I could do. Explain to me why I would give you this back. This is the only bargaining chip I have. This is the only way I can make sure I get what's fair, that I get what I deserve. And you know what that is, Nick Aldis? That is a rematch for the undisputed WWE Championship, where a referee cannot rob me of my victory. Because that's exactly what happened at Saturday night's main event. You want this back? You can have it back.
He's a master gaslighter.
Cody needs to come take it. Give me my rematch.
Give me what I want. Sorry.
I had Cody Rhodes beat. You know it. He knows it. Everyone knows it.
You tried to cheat though.
I already said that this was not a negotiation. I already said that there would be immediate and severe consequences if you didn't hand that over, but maybe you need me to spell it out to you in plain English. Hand the belt over, or you never set foot in a WWE ring again.
There it is. That's a lot of segment all night. Hey. He just came from outside. He's got a coat on.
Cody.
Sorry.
Cody. I'm going to
Pissed.
say this once, and I'm not going to share too much.
It's down. It's going down.
For the sake of your health, for your sake, for my sake, for the company's sake, please turn around and walk away and let me handle this.
With all due respect, Nick Aldis. Go to hell. I'm sorry.
Nick, I'm not gonna walk away. And respectfully, I don't want Kevin to hand you that title. I don't want you to make a martyr of somebody who is begging to be a martyr. See, you have said so much, Kevin. You've made this about what you think it's about. You've thrown up these sheets of logic. Allow me to punch a huge hole in that. You said the problems with you and I stem from me teaming with a man that tried to end your livelihood. Teaming with a man who made your life a living hell. Rewind to Saturday night's main event where you did the exact same thing to me. It's not about what you're saying, Kevin.
When you met me, I was young, I was hungry, I was angry. I was just trying to climb the ladder like all of us, right? And I was doing it for me. I don't do this for me anymore, Kevin. I haven't for quite some time. I do this for my girls. I do this for these fans.
Kevin's not about it. He does
over there who believed in me before everybody else. I do it for my cousin who's the timekeeper, my little buddy who's sitting in the front row. I do it for my mentor, Randy Orton, who you put on the shelf and denied these people the privilege of seeing. And I do it for people who have put faith in me. A man who handed me the Winged Eagle and said, one night only, so that we could give the fans something special.
Kevin doesn't give a
It's not your responsibility, Nick. It's mine to take that back from you. I do it for my family and everyone. Kevin, for nobody. Shut the hell up! Shut the hell up! I have had absolutely enough. Let me ask you the simplest of questions. Were we friends before I was WWE champion? Yes. Are we friends now? Absolutely not. You want a match where the ref doesn't screw you? Great. I want a match where the ref can't stop what I'm gonna do to you.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Do it, Nick. Yeah, let them fight. Let them fight. What are we getting? Come on.
That's what it's about. Climbing. So let's do just that.
Someone said make it a death match. Shut up.
Championship. Take this championship. Hang them high up. Kevin Owens, ladder match.
Are we changing the title? Are we gonna change the design of the title? Again? I don't know why that's what I thought, but are they hanging both of them up?
The Royal Rumble. Kevin Owens will face Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship in a ladder match.
Yikes. At the Rumble, not January 6th. The Rumble.
Sounds great to me. I'll see you there.
I just heard the one guy loud boo. Oh, God. He ain't gonna shake your hand, boo. I don't blame him.
Okay.
He pushed Nick Aldis! You bastard!
Aldis positioning himself between Owens and Rhodes. Cody already with a damaged neck from a pile driver. And Kevin Owens with cheap shot
Nick,
after
Nick,
cheap shot.
get his ass.
No good. Piece of... I'm the true champ! I'm the true champ! I'm the true
I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
I'll see you at the Rumble, bitch!
Bitch!
Use your words carefully, Michael Cole, because come the Royal Rumble, Kevin Owens may in fact be the undisputed WWE champion.
Kevin Owens would be great with the learning tree. Sorry. Couldn't help it. CBS 518, thank you for the reset for 3 months. Appreciate you.
Kevin Owens has gone off the deep end.
Now every time they say the winged eagle, I'm only gonna think of the fact that is there a weagle? Am I sorry? Weagle. Is there an eagle that does not have wings? Don't all eagles have wings? Now I'm gonna think of it every fucking time. Why'd they do that to me? Well, that last little segment saved the whole episode. It was a solid episode. It just was definitely there. You definitely know that the next the wingless eagle. You definitely know the next month has a lot in store because I'm curious what it makes me feel better that I'm missing the last Raw of the year though, because this is the last Smackdown of the year and I'm gonna be missing the last Raw. So meh. Whole month to build this match. Yes, they do. Holy good God. Mab Rider, what are you doing, dog? Mab, thank you for gifting 25 subs. There's a Jared Goff chant in the chat. Thank you, buddy. Valorant gave me an additional 6 because of that. Thanks, buddy. Mab is in his 80s. Did you have prune juice for Christmas? And mashed potatoes. Oh, goodness. It was a in-ring work episode before that last segment. Weezy, we miss Weagle. I miss the Weagle too. I do miss the Weagle. Damn, I thought I did a thing. That 25 was awesome. Kudos to you. Thanks, bud. You guys are too nice to me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Mab had to puree his Christmas dinner. Prune juice and potatoes, but you gotta keep that digestive system working hard. Next time we see you will be after New Year's. I think so. I think so. Yep. 83 a week from Monday. First Raw on Netflix is your birthday. Oh my God. That's pretty wild. That's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. You're too hard on yourself. Sometimes you do an excellent job. Thank you. I am hard on myself. I try not to be. I know that is very annoying. I'm trying not to be annoying, but it's hard for me not to be. It's hard for me not to be. Stream numbers have been, you know, and that's the scary thing, right? So viewership wise, depending on the time of year, and it's my fault for inconsistency of you know, just my presence everywhere, but you have to you look into, okay, well, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing on stream where I could improve? You know, what would bring more viewership in? And as a girl, I don't know. It's hard to navigate and figure out. So December 30th will be the last Raw of 2024. Yes, you are correct. I will be in Detroit. I'll be in Detroit. Thank you for doing these streams every week. You are more phenomenal. Thank you. Who will be the first next Smackdown stream to say, oh my God, Weezy, I haven't seen you since last year? Oh God, who knows? Who knows, dog? I think if I do go into streaming, I might concentrate on NXT because it seems like few others do. The reason we do not is because it doesn't bring in viewership. That's really it. Burr, burr, burr. You're doing great, Weezy. No matter what anybody says, your fans love you. Thanks, buddy. This Raw is going to be a free pay-per-view with ads. Next week's. Well, not next week's. The January 6th. January 6th one. Am I going to stream the Netflix debut? Yes. Yes. Burr, 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 burr. I feel like reactions get more traffic on Instagram than any other platform. It depends, yeah. It won't be me because I'll be at Smackdown next Friday. But also, if you're in Detroit and I visit, I low-key want to go to the show just to meet Weezy. You just landed in Florida. Welcome to the States, dog. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to see where I was at with uploading clips here. Raw Insurrection Day sounds fun. What was this? Okay, so that was them talking. Wayne Huggins, thank you for gifting 5 memberships over on YouTube. Appreciate ya. I figure if I concentrate on NXT first, I can work out my style and any kinks, but I really have to commit to it if I'm going to do it. And I haven't really done that yet. It's still the seed in the back of my mind. You just have to do it. You just have to do it. since they're on Netflix, do they technically have a strict running time? Like they could totally go over if they wanted. I'm not 100% sure on that. Sorry for the delay, by the way, Weezy. Thea is probably getting ready and taking her time. Sometimes I hang for I'm hanging for a minute. Now the both bitch in Royal Rumble in a ladders match, there is high chance Rock will become, sorry for abuse word. I kind of gathered what you're saying. You're saying that The Rock will show up because of that match at the Rumble. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Weezy, hope you have fun in Detroit. Thanks. You need to upload more to my channel. Yeah, you do. Mab. The Raw on USA era is coming to an end next week. 18 years. 18 years straight? Longer than that. There was a period of time where there was like a 5-year break. Well, because they came back. Was it 2005 or 2007? So 2025 minus 20. Do I know my seats yet? Yep. Wait, you and me have the same Punk jersey? What's Chalkline? Yeah, Chalkline. It's you telling me I need to that keeps me from doing so. Peer pressure sucks. Oh, good. I'm just gonna keep. Don't you dare upload, Mab. Your content sucks. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Why am I going to Detroit? I'm going for the WWE holiday show. Brr, 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 brr. Uninterrupted years on USA. Correct. First, 1993. Where am I from? I am from the US. You can't tell. Sucks they didn't do tribute to the troops this year. It does. It does. I've seen a lot of people talking about that. WWE Raw was on TNN Spike between 2000 and 2005. And if you are still here and if you're on Twitch, if you hit exclamation point YouTube, my latest YouTube video is me talking all about Raw moving to Netflix, my thoughts about it, things that could possibly happen. And in that, I do mention how it went to Spike TV between those time periods. You can go check that out. If you're on YouTube already, you can just go watch it. My 2024 awards should be out Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm trying to figure out what I feel like recording once we stop here. Is there a chance you're going to see the Lions game too? I will be at the WWE show while the Lions game is on. I will have it on my phone. There's just too many things happening at one time. The link is clickable to me. So, yeah. I will be in Lions gear. I'm not wearing any wrestling merch to the show. I'm going to be wearing Lions gear. Going to be at the Rumble this year. First time hitting up one of the 4 OGs. Slightly excited. It's going to be a good one. Indianapolis is a great city too. Depending on where you're from, can't guarantee what the weather's going to be like. Indianapolis usually isn't as cold, but Pistons are playing that night too, eh? Are they? I have no idea. I'm staying downtown, so I ain't gotta like, I'm gonna be there Sunday. And then I'm leaving Tuesday. Do you read TikTok chat while you're live on Twitch and YouTube? I do not. You need to do another hair video. I want your thoughts on Gigi Dolan. A part of me thinks that's hot, and another part says, ah, my eyes. It's the 83-year-old in you. Just hurts your lenses. It better not snow during the Rumble weekend. Usually down there, you're pretty safe because they just get system snow. If it was further north, like Chicago, my area, Detroit, you'd have more of a chance of like the snow because of lake effect, but it really should be fine. You are going to the Royal Rumble. I will be in Indianapolis. I am not 100% sure if I will be at the Rumble or not. Not sure. We'll see. Will Braun Strowman join the Bloodline story? I think he could be a factor in helping somebody out, but F that lake effect, bro, it sucks. Just never stops, you know? It just never stops. I wish I could. Mad with those cataracts, dog. Will I be at WrestleMania? Right now, I have no plans to be at WrestleMania. That could all change. That could all change. If you missed the conversation earlier, I have nothing on the calendar. My year is just up. It's just up in the air as far as what I'm doing. I wish I could tell you more, but I don't know. Being at WrestleMania is a bucket list dream. If nothing else, I considered being in Vegas for the week of Mania, but not going to Mania. Just depends on what I'm doing. It really just all depends on a lot of different things. What's my goal for 2025? I have a lot of goals for 2025 that I want to talk about on my podcast. I heard that WrestleMania ticket is getting pricey. Bro, they've been pricey. Vegas is super fun regardless. I didn't care for it when I went, but I also went during the week of the Grand Prix. I'm trying to figure out how long I want this damn clip to be. Weezy, who would you like to see come from NXT to the main roster? Trick Williams. Literally everybody. Trick Williams. I really like Lexis King. Nathan Frazier. Ethan Page. Roxanne Perez. Sol Ruka. Jada Parker. Obafemi. Lola Vice. Yeah, Lola's a good one. Cora Jade. Maybe. WWE Holiday Tour is in Detroit on Monday. I know, Roni, I'm going to be there. That's what we've been talking about, bud. Will I go to 2026 SummerSlam? I don't know. I really don't know. Ridge, the Fridge? I don't know. That's a hard one because Ridge has done better in NXT. They'd have to have something good lined up for him. Like, I'd want him involved with something going on with Dunn and Sheamus. Like have them all feud with each other. Like, do some fucking callback, like, Bad Blood shit. The whole women's division deserves to be in the main roster. Man, they're all good. Will you go to 2032 Money in the Bank? Mab understands. Like, I that's the thing. I don't fucking know. Do you get my frustration, my friend? Who do you think is going to win between Eddie Thorpe and Obafemi and Trick Williams? Obafemi. The hard thing with NXT right now is where do you really fit any of them into the main roster? There are so many people there already not being used. And there's people on the main roster that aren't being used. So there's just a lot going on the main roster. Literally, I think once Roxanne loses the title, she goes to the main roster right away. Do you think Jordan Grace is joining WWE in 2025? I do. Who would you like to see go back to NXT? Not necessarily anybody. Where do you fit them? There's about to be 6 hours of main roster a week. You are right. You're right. I am forgetting. I'm thinking of the now, and so I'm just thinking of where things are at right now and the time that they have now. But you're right. I understand. There are going to be 2 extra hours on each show come January 6th. Maybe Alba and Isla. Yeah, that's a good point. Were you still watching or did you already stop by the time Eddie passed? I was still watching. Omos is in Japan for Pro Wrestling Noah challenging for the GHC tag titles on the same show that Shinsuke's on. Oh. Who do I think is going to beat Cody Rhodes for the title? I don't think. I'm not totally sure. I don't know. Will 3 hour SmackDown be good? I don't know. We're gonna watch and find out. Do I like nerd gummy clusters? I don't think I've ever had them. You know what I feel like nobody has noticed too much? Carlito has not uttered a single word on TV since his Chinese comment months ago. I did not notice that. He hasn't said like little things under his breath. I feel like he has. Do you think we'll get new stages for Raw and SmackDown? I don't know is valid. I don't know. But with it being a new year, I definitely think Raw is going to. Like, I do think Raw will, yeah. SmackDown, I mean, they already did their USA rebrand, so I don't think so. But you never know. Raw going to get a new theme song? I would imagine so, yeah. Raw needs an NXT woman outside of Rhea Liv. Female has gotten over. Becky and Alexa cannot return soon enough. I don't remember how. Hope you had a good Christmas, Weezy. You always keep me entertained. Thank you, Wayne Huggins. Thank you for that super chat over on the tube. Charlotte is coming back. Yeah, she is. Who do you think will be the superior brand this year? I don't know, because I don't know who's going to be on what roster. You know, those kind of things, it depends on who ends up where and what storylines move to what roster and what they start up. You know what I mean? It'll be funny if Raw chose a royalty-free YouTube song. Obviously, you don't know who will win the Rumble, so who would you like to see win the men and women's Royal Rumble? I would like to see CM Punk win the men's Royal Rumble. I wouldn't mind seeing Roman Reigns win it either. I think that would be kind of fun. For the women, that one is more difficult for me. Am I surprised this whole transfer period has only produced Strowman to SmackDown so far? No. Because I think we'll see a lot happen next week. You think SmackDown was the more superior brand this year? Also, Joe Hendry is returning at the Rumble. What if Joe Hendry wins? What if? I don't believe that he would or will. But John Cena? That'd be crazy. What if? What if? But women's Rumble, I mean, God. God, I don't know. The women's Rumble is much more wide open. Just because right now we don't, God, there's just like there's just not even anyone in the chase. You know? You've got Rhea and Liv really, I don't want to say clogging, because I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, this is boring. You've got them kind of clogging up the picture, so it really is unpredictable. So that makes it difficult for me to think of like, who would I like to win it? I don't really want to see Becky Lynch win it. I wouldn't mind Io or Jade. No, for sure. Those are two good ones. I mean, technically, KC2, Unholy Union, and Shotzi have all moved to NXT. Alexa Bliss should return to win the Rumble. I'm not quite sure how to help you with that. Oops, I said the A word. The thing with Alexa returning, we talked about this last time. The only thing about Alexa returning is if she just comes at the Rumble, there's a lot of unanswered questions, because the last time we really saw Alexa, she was still, correct me if I'm wrong, but she was still in cahoots. It's just the only way I can think of to say it. In cahoots with Bray Wyatt. Am I wrong? So you had her do all of that very niche, supernatural kind of thing, I don't think that you can just bring her back as the goddess at the Rumble and have her win without immediately the next week going into the Wyatt Six fucking with her, or it coming out that she is like living a double life or has a split personality of being the goddess but also being in cahoots with like the Wyatt Six in some point. There, I truly feel like there has to be some kind of connection there, and I think that she would want. I think she would want to also. The problem is both of them are such great characters. She's very good at what she does, and also the history between her and there's a lot of possibilities. The history between her and Nikki Cross, also who's in the Wyatt Six, but also her history with Braun Strowman, but then also Braun Strowman's history with the Wyatt Six, and they never really explored that with Braun. So I could go in circles all day long. I like Alexa as a supernatural character. Maybe we don't need Alexa to come back. We don't necessarily need anything. You know, would we like, and would it be good? Yeah. So what you're saying, it's not finished? I don't think it should be. Did they say who the sixth member is in the Wyatt Six? They never said. To me personally, it's implied that it is Bray Wyatt with the lantern. Like the spirit of Bray Wyatt. It's what's implied to me. Alexa has a bunch of storyline they could revisit or tie up, and I think they should. She worked directly with... I just think she worked directly with Bray Wyatt and was one of few to do that in the capacity that she did without a split up. So I just feel like you gotta do something. I just feel like you have to do something. You think Charlotte will face Nia Jax at WrestleMania? I opened the door, flashed on screen on Raw. One of the Wyatt Six poems was about opening the door and that she would walk through. And she still wants to explore her darker side. They never even said there was 6 members. They didn't even say there was 5. Everyone is just assuming their name is 6, not 6. I think it's a play on words. I think it's a dual meaning thing. It would be an interesting story to revisit. And that's also a reason that I think people should chill about, like, oh, they're wasting the Wyatt Six. Like they're not even tapping into everything that they're potentially capable of, and they don't need to do all of it right now, and I don't think that they should, because especially when it comes to the bloodline still being in play, Roman Reigns being in play, The Rock eventually being in play, Cody Rhodes, with all of that going on, I think that the Wyatt Six story and everything going on with the Wyatt Six deserves to have more of its own time in the spotlight, if that makes sense. Because it's very different. It's very different from the other main stories that are going on. I think someone just said the Wyatt Six are more story-driven characters and special attractions. Correct. It's its own universe. So you can't treat it like you would treat any other storyline or any other faction or set of characters. It's different. They treat it differently for a reason, and I think that's good. I think it's cool. This is not The Rock showing up to fucking blow up WrestleMania. Their purpose is not to win championships. They don't care. Their purpose is to take care of the people that wronged others. You know, it's very different. And I think they should continue to treat it like that. I think Rock or Cena is winning the Rumble. They could. But what I've noticed recently is I feel like, you can disagree, I feel like a lot of the major PLEs where people are making predictions and assumptions, and then a lot of people end up piling on it, especially predictions as far as like really big names returning or winning certain things, they don't happen like ever anymore. I'm not sure who's going to win the women's either. Yeah, I don't know. Who do I think is going to win between Punk or Rollins? That's a difficult one. My gut tells me Rollins. I'm not totally sure why. Maybe just because I eventually see a much darker version of Rollins appearing. The worst people are those who predict big returns. They don't happen. Then they are like, oh, worst PLE ever. They like set themselves up for failure because they think and it is because I forget who I initially heard say this, but we have been really spoiled with the last year and a half of wrestling because we have gotten a lot of really cool returns and big moments. And so there's an expectation now that with every PLE, that's what's going to happen. And it's just not the reality. Who wronged Joe Gacy back in NXT? I don't remember. Someone will know. Kevin, Drew, and Rollins going to take down Roman? I see a lot of people saying that. And that's one of those things that for that reason, I don't see it happening because I don't see any three of they are not, it would be really interesting for either of them to be able to work with other people. Like they're not team people at the moment. I don't see them working together. Mark doesn't either. Yeah, I just don't see it. Do I think Kevin should keep the title? No, I don't. Who wronged Dexter? A lot of people. A lot of people. The Way, everyone that was in The Way wronged Dexter because he was left behind and then he was released and they pretended he didn't exist. And then The Miz wronged Dexter multiple times. It was Ava that wronged Joe Gacy. Also, Ava wronged Dexter. Can Kevin keep one wing? One wing. And now his wife left him. Right. Oh my God. Well, she kind of divorced him. She like posted on Instagram like a divorce thing. We literally saw Drew was about to go after Seth last Raw and got attacked by Sammy. They're definitely not friends. That's what I mean. It was... And that's the thing of, you've got three people that are singing the same, but I get it because you have three people that are singing the same tune, right? So you have Drew, who has been on this kick for a hot fucking minute of, everyone is getting in my way and ruining my opportunities and this and this and that. And I have held from the beginning that screw Drew. Drew got in the way of fucking Drew, but he will never see it that way. You've got Kevin saying the exact same thing of I was screwed out of my championship. I was screwed out of this. You did this to me, Cody. You teamed up with the person that hurt me. Me. And then you have the same thing now happening with Seth Rollins of CM Punk wronging him. I don't even know if it's wronging him. Seth is the one that's a little bit different because I don't think that Seth is not holding that Punk screwed him out of anything. I don't think, unless I'm forgetting. It's more just you waltzed in here like the fucking prodigal son, even though you talked a bunch of shit and left, and now, you're in here shaking hands and kissing babies, and I fucking hate you. Like, I just hate you. Like, they just truly don't like each other. So, with all those having those things in common, I see why people are saying, oh, they should be in a faction. But I don't think that they all hold the same beliefs. Do I think the real villains are CM Punk and Rollins? I don't know quite what you mean. I've seen a bunch of people saying that Drew could cost Roman the tribal combat match. Yes, I could see that also. Weezy, Miss Weezy, they are using the same storylines over and over at times. Well, you have to recycle some things. You got to recycle some things. Miss Weezy, they are using... I already read that. Seth is mad because CM Punk talked so much crap about WWE when he was in AEW. So that's basically what I said. That's basically what I said. But I had this thought earlier. CM Punk treats the business in a much different way than Seth Rollins does. This is probably one of the only, like, I don't give takes. This is one, and this is just an observation. Whether this is true or not, I don't know. But this is just, as a consumer, as someone that watches the product, watches people on social media, this is how I feel. CM Punk is much more personable than Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, to my understanding, doesn't fucking like people. Like, in general. I don't believe he's a really big fan guy. He doesn't interact with fans on the internet. He doesn't really repost fan things. He's not about that. Seth Rollins is very much a Seth Rollins fan. Do you get what I mean? Punk, from the moment that he's come back, has interacted with fan things. He's been shaking hands and kissing babies. He's all over the social media. You can tell the way that he interacts with, like, just this weekend, or just yesterday, he was posting about him signing the autographs at the Madison Square Garden show. And he took a story about how he missed the social media team, because normally the social media team would be there filming him signing the autographs, but they weren't there. I believe they're on vacation. So he tagged one of my friends that's on the team, Maddie, and just was like, I miss Maddie. And Maddie reposted it, and they had a little back and forth. And it's just, you see him going to NXT and dealing with the talent there and the girls that are there. You've just seen CM Punk interact with people and be likable. You don't see that from Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins does not let people get to know him whatsoever. He really doesn't. So, I'm a CM Punk fan, but so I think you'll find when it comes to people cheering between the two of them, you're going to find a lot more people are going to be rooting for CM Punk, because CM Punk is just, I don't know, there's just, if and when they turn him heel, it's going to be rough. Seems fake if you need to broadcast the good stuff you do, like people who brag when they give to charity. No, I don't, I'm not saying it's him doing good things that he's broadcasting. I'm saying that it's just a general social interaction between people. It does feel authentic. That's what I mean. Who do you think should beat Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship? I have no idea. It's annoying me the people hating on Cody's title run. We've just had one of the greatest title runs ever. Give the guy a chance. I've enjoyed it. I agree with you. But that's just the way of the world. Punk's still gonna get love even as a heel. He's just good at what he does. I'm trying to think of where I want this. It'll be interesting to see Punk as a heel. Yeah. You've had no issue with Cody's run? I haven't either. I did just record a video. I'll give you, how many people are here? I did record my best of 2024 today, and I won't tell you who I picked, but when I talked about nominees, 2 of them for best overall male wrestler of the year, just in WWE, was Cody Rhodes and Gunther. I was picking between the 2, or just talking about the differences between the 2. And the biggest difference that I gave was the versatility that Gunther showed throughout the year and the amount of things that he did, and also the ebb and flow, like the real up and down, I just felt was more palpable for Gunther in him losing. The Mab distracted me. I'm gonna have to read Mab's comment. Like when Gunther lost the title and won first and then lost, to Sammy, and then was still majorly confident, then winning the world heavyweight title, and then having just had so many more feuds, but then also eventually showed weakness too. And just a lot of versatility. You see humor from him. You see a little bit of vulnerability at times. You see the strength. It's just, there's so much that comes out of Gunther. I picked Gunther. Spoiler alert for that video. I did pick Gunther. Character development. Right. Fucking, oh my God. Okay, I'm saying, why does he need the social media team there? Interact with the fans to interact, not to get a picture on Twitter. And I am a huge Punk fan. I still think Survivor Series 2023 is the best moment in the... Why does he need the social media team there? Interact with the fans. So I get what you're saying. Punk, the particular instance that I'm referring to, he wasn't at a meet and greet. This wasn't Punk at a table meeting fans. This was Punk just signing all of the 8x10s that they do before shows. And I honestly don't even know what the fuck they do with them. I don't know if they just give them out or what the fuck, or I don't know what they do. But he's just backstage. He's just backstage sitting at a table autographing all of these. So what the social team will do is just film them doing that. He wasn't trying to film himself meeting fans. He wasn't filming himself meeting fans. He was just filming himself signing these autographs that he does and doing what the social team normally does for him. So he's filming himself being like, miss you guys. Where are they at? Where's the social team at? Look, like, they're his friends that are there filming him do part of his job. They do it with Cody. They do it with Cody. Right. I need to finish posting these damn clips. Getting distracted. Here we go. Phil is creating content. Phil's good at creating content. He makes funny. He's been doing funnies. He doing some funny shit the last 2 weeks. Poking fun at Rollins about the Bears, and it's been fun. And again, my point. Why do you think wrestling content creators have been able to build the followings that we have? Why are you here? You get to interact with somebody that's personable, and I've shown you a lot of who I am, and we like the same things, and we can talk about things, and we can discuss things. The wrestling business, for the longest time, especially the old heads, it's been drilled into their brain to not interact with fans. It's just the way that things have been. But we all have social media. Look at the appreciation, and look at what Drew McIntyre, for example. Look what Drew McIntyre has done. I will bitch and moan about Drew McIntyre, Drew Yapintyre, Drew Wackencrier all day long because of his character. Like his TV character. But when you get to what he has done for advancing his stories and adding to his character and fueling the fire on social media, he's knocked it out of the park. And interacting, and that's a perfect example of him just interacting with the viewers on Twitter. He has fucking retweeted or quote tweeted the girl that made the CM Punk bracelet, and talk shit to people all the time. It's that interaction that it just feels more real. It makes it feel more real. Do you notice how nowadays a lot less people people could give a fuck about what the Kardashians are doing. They could give a fuck about what the biggest names in Hollywood are doing. We don't fucking care anymore. No one cares who. You remember like the People magazine? They'd be like, oh, she's wearing this and has this bag and this. And if you go to any of those news articles now that try to do that, or posts that try to do that, the comments are literally like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? We are in a period of time where being a middle class or just working person out in the world, I don't give a fuck what those people are doing. The wrestling industry works because you connect with them in a different way, and they're right there with you, and it's live, and you get to interact with them in a specific way. They're just more, I don't want to say attainable, but they just feel more real. And that's why the fan base, I am on a soapbox right now, I'm sorry, but that is why the fan base is as loyal as it is. That is why at the Fanatics Fest this year, WWE was the only company at Fanatics Fest to sell out. Because the same can be said for athletes. They just do the thing. They just do the thing. The fans matter in WWE. They make you a part of it. It's more relatable. The NFL doesn't give a fuck about. I love my Detroit Lions. Do you know why I became one of the biggest Detroit Lions fans when I was just a mild football fan in 2020? Because the Detroit Lions social team started interacting with every comment on every post that they had. They joined every live that I had in 2020, in the beginning of 2021, that whole season. They were in my lives, and it roped me in to start paying more attention. And I'm still friends with that admin. There's something to it. There's something to it. I'm just saying. It's different. The world is changing. And what was that thing that happened where they were literally like fucking canceling celebrities not that long ago? We just don't care. I don't know what the fuck is happening with anybody. I don't give a fuck about the royal family or who's getting married. But you know what I do care about? I like seeing Chelsea Green and Matt Cardona going to fucking Disney World. I like seeing it. I like seeing photos of Cody, even though they have a lot of money. You know, I like seeing Cody and Brandy and Liberty. I feel more involved. They make you feel so much more involved with themselves. Like, you know, who the fuck just got engaged in NXT? These people are getting engaged, and I'm like, oh, that's so exciting. But also, with what I do, granted, I am a fan. I'm a content creator, but I'm also a fan. And the amount of wrestlers that have followed Stacks and Ariana. Yeah. The amount of wrestlers that have not only and I don't like to talk about it. I don't post it when it happens. But so many of them have followed me, messaged me, helped me out, told me that they like what I do. I can't talk shit about. That's why a lot of the things that have happened have been so hard for me, because my experience with WWE has been fucking cool as shit. When I was at SummerSlam, the amount of production people, social people that had cameras and were around, or that when I was at the press conference, the people that were filming in the press conference, the amount of them that stopped me and said, "Hey, I really love what you're putting out there. Like, it's so much fun. Like, keep doing it." Like, they are paying attention to what my peddly little ass is doing in South Bend, Indiana. You know, like they just. Maxine Dupree did get engaged. A lot of people. Well, it's Christmas time. You're a Bears fan that can root for the Lions, especially if y'all beat Philly in the title game. Ugh. Jalen Hurts is out right now. You need a job at NXT. Everybody getting engaged there. Oh, gosh. I just rambled forever. But I feel very strongly about the wrestling. I just feel very strongly about the wrestling business. And it's not just WWE. It's just the business in general. It's such a different thing. You really realize it once you start working within it. It's such a different thing, and I think it's changed so much from the older days. God, Chris Jericho followed me. The Von Erich brothers did, and then they did. I followed their podcast, and then they followed me from their podcast account too. They're such cool dudes. They're such nice guys. Like, I don't know. I just would support the fuck out of any of them. It's theater on crack. Exactly. So it's also one of those reasons that when someone that doesn't know anything about it is not willing to learn about it and just like talk shit about it and make fun of people, like I just get irate. I can't be. It's so hard for me to just be like, like, and just roll with people doing that because they don't get it. I'm like, you don't get it. This is an entire world of people that live, and we're the weirdos. We're the fucking weirdos. Weirdos support weirdos, you know? The normies. Literally. You just watched Stash Club's 2024 video and I audibly gasped when I saw you. I can't believe they asked me. Ryback does stream on TikTok. He's been doing that for a hot minute. You got followed by Natty on Monday. Love how interactive some of these. Natty followed me too. She's very, very sweet. She's very nice. Very, very nice. I'm itchy. In the club, we all fail. It was the same in AEW when they put the title on Swerve. He was everywhere out with the fans. He was a great rep for the company. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I never give you more than what I do. I have a lot of respect for Mercedes Moné. I have a lot of respect for Mercedes Moné. The way, and it's hard. With women, it's even harder. She hears a lot of weird shit. I hear a lot of weird shit. It is very difficult for me to keep my composure sometimes with some of the things that people say to me and to not automatically assume that everyone sucks. But I think the way that she's conducted herself sometimes with people, or lack of doing that, has also hurt her. In a big way. And I think that worked better for her when she was in WWE, just because WWE is so much larger. When it comes to AEW, they definitely feel more within reach, you know, just because AEW is very much more indie-minded, of where you get to go to the shows and interact with them. Whereas WWE, it's almost like it feels like a glass wall sometimes. People get straight up weird with Mercedes. They always have, and that's hard. And that's hard. And that's why you get hardened like that and have the kind of some of the reactions that you do from people, because people will expect so much of you. And it's not always fair. She's great at what she does. And it's also, but it's why she's gotten so much of the hate that she has. Like if I were to, because I don't like to focus on the negative, but if I were to start picking out and think of some of the female creators that you could apply this to and how mean people are to them. If I were to start picking out every comment that was mean to me and replying to it in a TikTok, or replying to it, making a video about it, and pointing all of those things out on a constant basis and clapping back and being an asshole, it would attract more of it, and it would attract more negative attention to me and more people that hate me, because that's just how it works. I slip into it every now and then. She comes across as she has too much of an ego. There's a fine line between confidence and ego. I don't perceive her a particular way, but I understand why people do. I understand her from the perspective of being a woman with a following. Being a woman with a following in the limelight that was treated a certain way, and was married and is, you know, now she no longer is, but that's a lot for a person to have to deal with and be expected to, just because she's in the limelight and she's pretty and she has not expectations, but it has confidence. You enjoy watching tubers that react to mean tweets. You have to have really thick skin to do it because it creates more. And it's just not something that I've ever wanted to focus on. I've done it now and then, but it's hard not to. And now I feel like I don't do it even more because I get even more irritated when I get tired of being told what to do. I don't like people telling me what to do. And it's a very innocent thing, but people will be like, don't pay them any mind, don't pay any attention, ignore, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. And I feel like that irritates me like 10 times more. I'm like, let me fucking defend myself. You know, like, I'm just supposed to sit here and be a punching bag? I'm just supposed to sit here and let someone make fun of my appearance or treat me like I'm a fucking, like, sexual object? Like, fuck that. I don't have to do that. No, let me clap back. But I don't do it that much. I don't do it that much. Because that's not what you do. You look at how much people have gone after Samantha since she left WWE, but she's so thick-skinned that she can deal with them in her own way. Outwardly. People have said she acts entitled. Right, and that's just the perception of people on the outside that don't know her. It's a very, very dangerous thing. Then they'll try to report your video, especially on TikTok. As human beings, there's a portion of us that are naturally turned off by someone with too much of a confident attitude about themselves. It's true. I mean, think about it in terms of the workplace. If someone you work with has a similar attitude, you automatically dislike them. Yeah, there's a couple people I can think of when you say that. I don't mind if someone is confident. It's definitely the way in which they speak. The way in which they speak and the way in which they speak to other people. So if someone is very confident about something, there's a difference between being confident and a difference between, is the word gloating? Or talking down to? There's some people that are super confident, but they talk down to people. I've been on the receiving end of that, and I don't like it. Especially cocky. Yeah. I fucking hate that. Oh man, that drives me nuts. That drives me fucking insane. Did I post this clip? Condescending. Yeah. Yes. How about people being fake to others? So there's a prime example. I will have people, not so much anymore, but in my journey, there would be people that would message me giving me advice, but when I didn't need it, and they basically were like critiquing what I was doing, but what I was doing was working and what they were doing was not working. So they would expect me to change something or do something a certain way, but I didn't need to or want to. It's just a really fucking weird thing to experience. I hate that Samantha hasn't gotten any negative feedback. She's a treasure. She is, and she's been very kind to me. You know, it's just, yeah, remember, people are people, dog. People aren't perfect. As I'm sitting here bitching about fucking condescending assholes. I hate when people think they are better than other people and talk down. I do too. I hate it. I hate it so much. You love the deep talks. I didn't plan to do a deep talk. I wanted to record another video, but here we are. Fuck. Oh, I needed to see if I posted the last clip of Cody. Samantha, I've always had good things to say to her, but she's always responded to bad comments. And so that is another reason I wanted to stop replying to the bad things because it's impossible to reply to all of the good things. And so you feel bad, right? Because you can't, it's just not possible to reply to all of the good things. And even when you do, then you'll get people that will like comment multiple times, or then they'll point out, oh, you responded to this person, but not me. And it gets weird. So I can't. Like I posted, so like, for instance, on Instagram, I posted a couple pictures from my Christmases, and in a couple of my pictures, I put my mother-in-law. There's a picture of my mother-in-law and I had done her hair earlier that day, and my niece commented on it, and she said, "Grandma looks so good," and I liked it. It was the only comment in that section that I liked, because it was my niece, and she was commenting about her grandma. And then I had about, I think maybe it was six people that I don't know comment, "Grandma looks so good. Grandma looks so good." Like, they literally copied the one comment that I liked and posted the same thing. And I just thought that was really fucking weird. That was really, really goofy. I don't know. No. The internet is a very strange place. Those are usually bots. Was it? I guess I don't totally get how bots work. Okay, I did post the last one. Perfect. Mustafa Ali recently got interviewed. He seems like a chill guy. Never talked to him. He was at C2E2 when I was there. I bought his shirt. He actually responded to people and defended myself, and some people think it was disrespectful. Yeah, that's why it's better to just not, unfortunately. So is Ricochet. Like, damn, he's been very vocal on Twitter. He has, and I think he's turning it into a gimmick, and I don't really have any opinions on it. People have been weird about it, which I don't totally get why, but sometimes people don't read other comments. No, they don't. I shouldn't. It's hard. It's like impossible for me not to. I shouldn't read all the comments. Comments hurt me a lot sometimes. The comments on other people's videos hurt me sometimes. A lot of the time. People say some really not nice things, and it's okay. Like, not everybody has to like you. You are never ever going to please everybody. But I have read some really awful things about me. But the comforting thing is that I am not the only one. Everyone on the internet has an opinion. Why they feel the need to express an opinion about a creator who's a person that they don't know, I don't really know. But I guess it's just the same as being a wrestling fan and expressing your opinion about a wrestling character. The difference is you're talking about a wrestling character and I'm a person. But it happens to all of us. I've seen people say the meanest things about my friends, and you know, I know them in person. I actually know them in person. So it's hard. It's hard to see that sometimes. But it's almost worse. It's almost worse when I see people try to defend me, cuz I'm like, just let the fucking comments sit and rot. Like, it's just feeding the dopamine that they're looking for to have interaction. I don't respond to it. You shouldn't either. Don't ever defend me. Fuck people. Yeah, you're feeding the fire. Like, if someone wants to talk some shit, just let them talk shit. Fuck it, you know? Don't take the bait. I always take the bait over fighting for people who ain't even gonna see the comment. Yeah, it's just not worth it. I feel like that's a reason I really defend Mercedes, because I have seen the most vile things said about her, her brother, her marriage, her father. Like, it's truly disgusting. Not to mention the threats of violence against her is insane. It is. It's fucked up. It's really, really fucked up. What do you think you get more of? Thirsty comments or haters? Thirsty comments. Thirsty comments because how do I want to put this? There is a large and you, so this is the difference. You guys are in here talking to me, right? You understand that that there is more worth to a woman than just her availability and her looks, right? We talk here. There are people that come through and they don't stick around, obviously, because they don't want to have a conversation. I don't know. I really don't never know what they expect, honestly. I don't know if they pop in and they're like, you beautiful show bobs, and then they expect me to like say, let's run away together. I don't really ever like know what the thought process is there. But you know, there's an entire large portion of the population that believes that is the only worth of a woman is their attractiveness and their availability. And so when you go on Instagram and you post a picture or you do anything, that is what you'll get. You'll get a lot of show bobs. you'll get a lot of them. You should see my message requests on Instagram. It's fucking terrifying. But that's the culture in some places. It's not so much here in the US, I will say. It's not so much in the US. There's of course some, but it's very much a culture thing. So we might have to fight for real if your Lions let me down against Philly, because I sure ain't fighting a football player. I'll whoop, boy. Show bubs. They asked the weird shit. They asked the weirdest shit. It's crazy. It's so crazy to me. It's so weird. And I forget. I forget because I don't know. I feel like I live a different existence sometimes because I have been so fortunate, especially in the wrestling world, in person, like at conventions, working at shows. Nobody has ever made me feel uncomfortable. There's only one person I could think of that actually made me uncomfortable, and it was just a dude at C2E2 that wanted to take a picture and ask for prom pose. That's really the only thing that's ever made me feel uncomfortable. For the most part, like everyone else has been really, really respectful. It is only the internet that has been goofy, funny enough. So I try to remember that even though you see the bad on the internet, majority is so good. The majority is so very good. I'm a woman in a male dominated industry, and I've been very lucky. I've not dealt with anything detrimental in person anywhere I've been. People won't say the stuff they post on the internet in person. Isn't that wild? Yeah. Not asking for the Charlie's Angels pose is a red flag. Right? Oh my God, that's such a good one. Prom pose. Yeah, prom pose is happens a lot to wrestlers at meet and greets. It's just a weird, they like stand behind you basically and like wrap their arms around like your waist. Keyboard warriors. All right. People are more confident online though. They get to hide behind a screen. They get to hide behind anonymity. It's false bravado. People are confident talking people down and actually think it gives them power. Something. Like that one pic of Becky Lynch. There's a lot of them. It is an awkward request. It's a weird thing to ask. That's why I use my real name on here. People are going to find you. That's the thing, is like people are going to find your name. I don't try to hide too much. Just no point. I'm a Niners fan. Hope you guys don't crush us too bad. Social media has made people far too comfortable with saying whatever they want and not getting punched in the face for it. Literally. There are no repercussions for what people say on the internet, so they feel they can say anything. It also shows just the ignorance of the internet, like the stupidity of the internet too. You felt so bad for the diva era? This is why Twitter has become such a cesspool. It's awful. It's awful. Yeah. I remember there was a creator one time that I had met in person. Man, okay, there is one. Okay, there's only one I can think of that had said a couple things. And I think the only one I've ever met in person that was brazen enough to point out my appearance as much as they did. But they had said something like, and thought that I didn't hear them either. They were like sitting behind me and they were like, oh, because they helped like take a picture of me or something. And they were like, oh, man, like if she wasn't married, if I wasn't married, I still wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot fucking pole. The fuck out of my face. Like, yeah, the fact that I'm married is what's keeping, bitch, get the fuck away from me. Like, why is my husband texting me? He said, what does being verified on YouTube mean? Why are you asking? Are you still, let me check his location. Is he still at our friend's house? Yeah, he is. What about a 20-foot pole? Not even a 20-foot pole. I literally take comments like that as a threat. I'll kick your ass. Leave me alone. Yeah, it's fucked up. That's the same person that was like, what did they say to me? Oh, they said, God, I wish I was a hot blonde so that I could like get partner on Twitch and have this and this and this. Like, just made it a thing all the time. And I don't like that. I don't keep those kinds of people around. No one else has ever made me feel like that. So I get like, I am verified, oddly enough. I don't know how the fuck it happened. I didn't apply for it or nothing. It just kind of happened. It's like, what the fuck? People are cringe. Like, it was so refreshing at TwitchCon. Like, no one made me feel weird at Twitch. Like, no one ever made me feel weird at TwitchCon. Like, man, that was nice. Fucking hell. Why can't everybody be like that? How the fuck did that get brought up at Cody's Dungeon and Dragon? Oh, I wish he knew how. He said, boy, don't know how to play Dungeon and Dragons. They're probably watching people lay concrete on YouTube or something. TwitchCon seems like a good time. It is. I mean, if you know the right people and keep yourself in the right places. Streamers are toxic as fuck too, but especially like sometimes the more popular you get, some people just forget. People forget how to be a person. They forget how to be a functioning member of society. Everything is for clicks and views and sensation. And that's just not how the world functions. You walk up to the wrong person on the street and try to shove a camera in their face, they're gonna fucking punch you in the mouth, as they should, you know? Fucking do that to people. That's one of the reasons I have a hard time vlogging, is I never want to film anyone that doesn't want to be. I never want to film anyone without their consent. Bye, Mab. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Have a good weekend. There should be thorough consequences towards these keyboard words. What are you going to do though? Like how? It's too broad to do anything. And in the process of them trying to do something, they've managed to censor and ruin other people that shouldn't be. Like on TikTok, for instance, you know, you get flagged for the dumbest shit in them trying to combat it. Oh, like dude who got his phone smashed by Jason Kelsey. I loved that so much. I did. And I hated that he felt, I hated that he had to apologize. It made me so, because I really feel like most people were, I think we're taking a little bit of a turn when it comes to this bullshit. I think most people were on his side of, you said some stupid shit about my family. Fuck you. No, like that's, and shoving a phone, this, get fucked. You know, you were trying to do something, you know, it'd be one thing. This thing, had you maybe said that at him without the phone, maybe he would have punched you in the face. But you were doing this to get a reaction and have a video of you yelling some dumb shit at Jason Kelsey. You're lucky all he did was break your phone. Merited. Piece of shit. And it was he, God, that might have been made up, but I feel like it was someone, like they wanted to sue him, or was it his parents wanted to sue him for breaking his phone or some shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. What is wrong with you? Jason Kelsey had nothing to apologize for, and it's a shame because Jason's actually one of the nicest celebrities you'll ever meet. Just down to earth. A lot to be said for it. A lot to be said for it. Imagine making Jason Kelsey heated. Imagine having the gall to try to get Jason Kelsey heated. No, thank you. Nope. His parents wanted to sue both Jason and Travis for the phone. And therein, how do we always end up here? And therein lies the problem of parents. Imagine trying to take advantage of a situation like that when your kid was being a piece of shit. You just taught the kid that, like, oh, that's, I don't know how old this person was. Watch him. He was probably fucking 21 or something. Mommy pays for my phone. Fucking, what the fuck, man? Hate speech isn't protected. Jason feared for his life. He had to do what he had to do. No effing shot I would have apologized or paid for that phone. No. Sue Travis, he wasn't even present, but he was talked about. And because I just don't believe in the, same goes with Gronk. Why would you want to make, first of all, because yeah, Gronk seems like chill dude. Why would you want to make him angry? The dude's huge. What are you doing? They really wanted to sue Jason? Yeah. That not crazy? Parents do need to do better. It's fucked up. You're like, your kid's not always right. That's the crazy thing. No one's ever checked for not being right. You're not right about everything. It's okay. Or being able to own up to your mistakes. No one can admit when they're wrong, admit their mistakes, you know? That drives me up a wall too. It's crazy shit. Crazy shit, crazy shit. What does being verified on YouTube mean? It means your, I don't know, your channel, fucking Google it, Cody. Your channel has a check mark and means you're, I don't fucking know. So nobody can impersonate you? I don't know. That's based on what he said. I can tell how his parents are. Enabling parents, literally. Yes. He said something like, how does it feel not being the better brother or something like that? He said, how does it feel that your brother, I don't know, it was something about Taylor Swift, something about Travis, and then he called him a slur. I don't want to, like, I feel weird saying it. You know, back when you were a kid, you say stupid shit. Like, that was a word, we threw that shit around. Like, that was what, I grew up with all the boys. I grew up with the boys. That's what the boys called each other. It is. Now, that's weird. I can't do that. I can't do that. But they called him that. What they call cigarettes in England. And he used the whole thing. He used the whole thing. Can't do that shit. Tell him it's like the end of Pinocchio. I'm a real YouTuber. They verify me. So, also, like, he said just like I don't know, just, no, how does that your bro is a cigarette? Someone who watches way too much bro culture stuff. So toxic. I don't like these content creators who make thousands on filming themselves pissing people off and having their hired bodyguards to get in the way. I don't either. There was a lot of that at TwitchCon. And then it goes viral. And then it ends up on my algorithm. And I'm like, what the hell? He did, yeah. The whole word. A verified account is recognized as the official representation of a person, brand, or organization. I don't know why he couldn't just Google that, but he did not. This NFL season is stupid. The Chiefs are cheating because they have 4 key refs in their pockets. If they end up going or winning the Super Bowl, it will be stupid. If my team ends up in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs and the Chiefs win, I don't know that I will ever recover. I don't know that I'll ever recover if we have fucking Pat Mahomes hobbling out on perks with a fucked up ankle in the last 5 minutes of the game and pulls some dumb shit and a flag is thrown for some piece of, I will never recover. I will never recover. I won't be okay. I can't do it again. This might be our only chance. No, it's not gonna be our only chance. But Calling a grown man an F-star for dating a successful woman is dumb. Like, what went through that kid's mind thinking he said something smart? Other people making him feel comfortable and confident and that he's always right and that he's always going to be protected even though he does dumb shit. That's how. People get too comfortable not having to deal with consequences of their actions. That's why. As an Eagles fan, been there. That's what I'm saying. How many times has this happened? It's never winning by a landslide. It's always a nail biter of a fourth quarter and you don't know what's going to happen and then you're pissed off because there's some stupid flag is thrown or something. I can't even think of the specific thing that happened last year. Whatever it was, it pissed me off. Or maybe it was the year before. I don't fucking remember anymore. Oh, God. I'm a Seahawks fan. I was just making fun of the Patriots fans. Oh, Patriots. And I was rooting for the 49ers. I really was. I didn't think I was at first just because they beat us in the NFC Championship game. But then it came down to it and I was like, you know what? They've come so close so many times. I really did want them to, mainly because of the Aguilar family on TikTok as well. You know, what's his name? I can't think of the dad's name. I respect, that's a diehard, such a diehard. You know, you want it for them. I get it. And then now look, you go from being in the Super Bowl last year to not even making the playoffs. You just never know. Ruben is his name. Ruben. He barks. I love them. I'd be stressed eating every final 4 minutes of a football game. Oh my God, welcome to my life anymore. Lions games are... when we played the good teams. When we played the good teams. Minus that one time we played the Bears on Thanksgiving. We won't talk about that. Stafford versus Goff in the NFC Championship, mainly because it's the only team I wouldn't be completely pissed off about losing to. Say TikTok about the 49ers as a Cowboys fan. I can't stand the Niners. Look, I'm not a... Mr. Purple Haze, Brian is not here to improve your thumbnail. How would you suggest I improve my thumbnail? Let me know. Y'all had the Niners, man. Do you feel good about getting the 1 seed? Or are you worried about the Vikings? I'm worried about the Vikings. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. It could go either way. But your thumbnail is bad. Well, tell me how to improve it. Telling me to do it. Tell me how it would be better. Show Bobs. You know what would make it better? Show Bobs. You can't take me seriously. Detroit was done a full 180. I remember when they went 0-16. They managed to do it 2 years? 2 seasons? 3 seasons? Pretty crazy. The Bears should take a page out of the fucking book. Get the right people in charge. Get the right GM in charge. Get the right coaches. Know what you're doing with picks. Know what you're doing just know what you're doing. I honestly don't feel like I had a grasp of that until I watched Brad Holmes do it with the Lions. And then all of a sudden it made sense of, oh, this is why the Bears have been fucked for however many years that they've been fucked, because they're not focusing on what they need to focus on in order to fix it. I wouldn't have known how to fix the Lions until I fucking watched them do it. I know I'm saying fuck a lot. I'm talking to you guys like I'm in my garage drinking beer. I'm sorry. Teddy Bridgewater back. Oh my God. Should be the QB's coach for the Lions next year. Teddy decided to come back. My Bears fans chanting, sell the team. And that's where it started. That was crazy. Because they're done. And they're finally, like, I'm glad that they're finally fed up. They should be, because it sucks. It sucks. It's not fun. It's not fun. They're a loyal, you know, they're a loyal fan base. They have a huge fan base. They're in Chicago. Like, they're talking about getting them a new stadium. And, you know, it's gotta suck. It sucks watching. You always at least had the Lions to count on to fucking suck so that you weren't the worst, you know? Like the Bears, oh, and now, okay, well that's being, now you're just being showcased of, oh shit, wow, now the other three teams in the North are amazing and we're ass. Oh no, what do we do? Teddy Bridgewater back after he won a high school title his first year coaching. Teddy. Seeing as you were talking about bad thumbnails, my toenails are really bad. Good to know. Thanks for letting me know. Pete about to ruin the Bears next season if he goes there. Bears were competitive until Washington threw that Hail Mary on them to beat them. I don't think they've won a game since then. So something I have paid attention to with the teams lately, I hate making things about age and generations. I really, really do. But when I watch the way that Caleb Williams currently conducts and carries himself, he ain't gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. You are currently the starting quarterback for a very popular, large fan base NFL team. You cannot be hanging your head, being shitty. I understand if you're frustrated. I don't think that you should outwardly show that frustration that much. I yell at the players on my team when they do it because so there's a few of the Lions players that really need to chill the fuck out. Really need to chill the fuck out. Davis has been really bad. Even Monty. I love Monty. Monty needs to chill the fuck out sometimes. Like, look at some of the greatest quarterbacks currently and how they conduct themselves. Sometimes it takes some time to get through that. Look at Baker Mayfield in Cleveland. Now look at him today in Tampa Bay. I hope he learns. I hope he learns from it. Did you see that coach screaming at the Saints kicker for missing the kick a few weeks back? Yes. And who was it? Was it Barkley? Who the hell was like, a kicker shouldn't be missing fucking field goals? It's your one job. Oh, he says, I can improve your thumbnails, and I can say this from my experience, that I can improve your channel and make it better for you. Then you can get good views. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm good. I'll figure it out. I can't afford to pay anybody else. Sorry. We're doing fine. We'll figure it out. Kicking is not easy. I can imagine. I've never been able to do it. I couldn't kick. But I don't know, you know, then you watch people go on Pat McAfee. Sorry. Yeah, Caleb Williams is the first overall pick, and they always expect them to be great, but they be pretty bad. And I don't know why. Don't know why. Remember the last person who told you that? I don't. Well, there's been many. You hope Caleb succeeds? I do too. I really do. I want the best for him. I really, really do. But that's got to start at the top. You have to be able to build a culture. Clearly, they're not doing that. Clearly, they're not doing that. And that sucks. It really does. But I tried. It barely got the ball off the ground. Dude, I would fuck up my hip. I did kickoffs for a few games in high school. As long as you don't catch the ground or the top of the football, kicking is pretty solid. I think of Charlie Brown. Oh, some kid who wanted to be your editor. Oh my God, I do remember that. That guy was an asshole. I do remember that. I don't want to clout. I don't want to be on camera with anybody else. I don't have the energy. That's probably my sign to go. Hi, Sean. How are you guys? How's it going? We fired. What time is it? Oh my God. We fired our coach mid-season. Well, I was going to say one more thing. It's raining here and 2 people die. A player for the Eagles and Gary number died. I don't know. Dan, I don't know what you just said. European football. Well, you're currently drunk, but it. Ugh. No, I always go back to, if you've been here multiple times, you will know. I always go back to hi Sean. Tom Brady talking about the culture and the current like quarterback scene and what it used to be and how you would build quarterbacks, and rookie quarterbacks didn't start. And now, because it went well once or twice of having a rookie start, now they do it all the time. And for some reason, this is very Bears fans though. And you're talking to someone that was a fan of a very pessimistic team. I really don't remember too many times where Lions fans were like, this is it. This is the fix. Bears fans are always like, oh, new quarterback. the saving grace is always that this quarterback's going to be it. Let's throw this rookie quarterback in here and we haven't fixed any of the other problems, but this is going to be the one thing that fixes it. And it's like, do you understand that there's more to a team than a quarterback, right? You have to build these fucking people. Like, you have to have the people in the positions to build what they're doing. And that's a big thing. So that people, this is one thing about the I'm sorry, I'm on a football. Now we're on a football soapbox. It's fine. This is the one thing about Lions football right now is, yes, a lot of our starting defense is injured. Our ace players, our A+ players. You are correct, right? But we have Aaron fucking Glenn, who knows how to coach people, who knows Brad Holmes, Aaron Glenn. Brad Holmes, my fucking dumbass. Oh my God. Why can't I think of the offensive coordinator? Oh my God, because we were just talking about him going to, what the fuck is his name? Ben Johnson. Thank you. Too many B's. We have a great staff of Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn. Right. So, when I remember that Aaron fucking Glenn working with the defense, okay. At least you, and not only that, you still have, yes, the players are injured. They're still around. They can still mentor. You've got people like, he's not injured. Za'Darius, you've still got him there, veteran, able to help coach this nameless defense. I forget which game it was. I didn't know half of them. I was like, oh no. But we did great. So you do what you have to do in the meantime, and you figure it out. So I don't get overly worried. I'm not one of those fans that was in a tizzy because, oh my God, bro, you are hiring people off the street to play D. Gonna have to hang 40 on people to win. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Detroit's gritty. I'm not overly worried. Am I worried? Mm-hmm. But am I going to write off the whole team because, oh no, we're missing so-and-so? No, it's fine. Generally hoping and praying that Dan Campbell's gambling addiction does not wait until the playoffs to backfire on you guys. He's learning too. I guess it's a good thing they have the ability to hang 40 on people. Ay. Cody versus Roman, WrestleMania. Next man up is what my dad always says about injuries. And there's been moments where that's proven how good some other people are. Decker report. You're damn right, Decker. Taylor Decker. You got Decker out there. That's a leader. Skip got a touchdown. I died. It sucked being surrounded by other people that like didn't. Ugh. Dan Skipper got a touchdown. I was so excited. Anyway, I love my football team. It's a problem. It's not a problem. I just love my football team. So I get irritated. I loved the Goff fake tripping play. Bubble! Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. I'm so glad. I'm so glad it's my team. I'm gonna be real sad. I'm gonna be real sad in a few years if things change a lot and then I don't love it as much anymore. But I'll still always love it. But I just really enjoy the players on the team right now. They just all have such they just vibe, you know, it's just a good culture right now. Monday's the anniversary of Decker reported, and the Lions play Monday too. Oh god. We play the Niners, don't we? Do I think Brock will appear at Raw Netflix? No, I don't. We're gonna be fine as long as we play our game, and it's actually reported that we can get Aiden Hutchinson back if we do make the Super Bowl. He's working hard to get there. He's working hard to get there. So, we'll see. Above anything else, if Hutch has to miss the rest of the season, I want him to be healthy enough that he can have a long career. He's young. He's great. So even if that means I'm dead ass. Even if that means he misses a Super Bowl, I'd rather him make sure that he's real good and come back next season. We can do it again next year. If we have our entire ass team still, the only thing is if coaching switches up too much, that could be an issue, but it also couldn't. Like, Lions going to be better next year? You think? Well, I mean, if our whole starting defense stays healthy, and who knows what could happen in free agency, who knows what could happen in draft, who knows. I mostly love the coach, and really he's the guy that everyone would want to play for, and Sheila Hamp Ford I have to thank for basically putting us in winning contention. Sheila, what's my team? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. It's my team. Not sure. I don't know. Yeah, my bad. Dog, open your eyes. I'm sorry. These obviously are things that are out of view, but yeah. It's big. It's pretty big screen. It's a pretty big screen. Oh, Lordy B. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta go. Was Smackdown taped? No. It was not. Will you do the next Saturday night main event when it comes? Yes. Get us to Zelina. Don't want me anymore. Got it. Nah, you know what? Nah, I'm just leaving. Yeah, nah. You can go find her page yourself. I'm leaving. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I appreciate you. I will be back at some point. I might do a live stream from like when I'm in Detroit. I have more videos coming out next week. I'm going to try to do some recording tomorrow. I'm going to go get some sleep and drink some water. Appreciate you guys very much. Take care as always. Bye.